Hey, what is up, y'all? Welcome to Game Day here at Heavy Cardboard. Teach, play, and discuss medium and heavy strategy board games, war games, 18xx. I am your host, Edward Euler. Happy to be joined by some very good friends of mine.
Mark.
Tony.
All right. Tonight, we are bringing y'all a game that I have never once enjoyed playing. This should be entertaining. That is Glen More, designed by Matthias Cramer, and published by, well, Ravensburger way back in the day. Now, Con, good friend of ours, part of our local group, actually let me borrow this so we could stream it to y'all. So thanks to Con. But in addition to that, it is language independent except for the little like rule breaker things on the cards. Those are in German. So I have a little translation for those of us that don't read German. So yeah, other than that, language independent. It's a classic. Everybody and their mother seems to like this game except for me. But then again, I also had Power Grid rated a 6 the last time I played this. So there is a possibility. In fact, who was it? It was one of y'all that asked, so why are we playing this tonight then if you don't like it? Partially, I would like to get credit for scheduling this on January 25th. Why, Tony? Why?
Because it's Burns night.
Right. Robert Burns, National Poet of Scotland, right? It's his birthday, right?
It's his birthday, yeah. I always think it's the anniversary of when he died or whatever, but it's not. It's his birthday.
Okay, it's his birthday. So it's Burns night in Scotland.
Yes, indeed.
That is pure coincidence. I would love to say it's not pure coincidence. So what are the odds? I'd say 1 in 365. Maybe I should play the lottery. Anyway, I am hoping to enjoy this game tonight. Either way, I think the four of us will be able to talk about it a bit. Now, none of these folks have ever played Glen More, but the rules, not exactly complicated. In fact, to the level, I'm not even going to bring the cameras down and I'm not going to bring the chat down for the teach. I'm not going to go over all the details of all the individual tiles. I will go over those when they come out. But other than that, it's going to be a short stream tonight. Well, compared to normal stream. So I'm ready. Fellas, y'all ready?
Do it. Yep.
All right. Hopefully everybody at home is ready. So welcome everybody. Like, subscribe, support the show, pledgehc.com. And here we go. Glen More is based in the Scottish Highlands of the 17th century. We each are trying to build up our own clan's wealth and land by collecting resources, claiming special places, promoting chieftains, and of course, because Scotland, making whiskey. In order to do this, we'll be claiming tiles from the common track out here, adding them to our own individual villages or clan areas. And the goal of the game is victory points. No victory point track around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. But there you go. That's it in a nutshell. So what is it you're looking at? Well, on the main board here, real quick, we have the turn order track, which is going to be represented by where our meeples are. This is going to be a continuous snake, basically the head of the snake, the tail of the snake, and then working our way around collecting tiles. Then we have the market in the center of it, and then we have the current, call it stage or phase, current round tiles out here as well. In addition to that, everybody has their own village or their own clan area. Everybody starts with 6. I don't know, what are they, Tony? Are they dollars? What are they?
They're coins. Let's just call them coins.
Oh, that's so You're the Scot.
Yeah, but it's 17th century. I don't know what they were.
Okay, all right, fine. All right. There's a bunch of stuff that is off camera as well. We have the various resources. We have the whiskey barrels. We have the clansmen with a C. We have the bank. We have more tiles, the round 2 and round 3 tiles. Then we have the special tiles that are not written in English. And then we have the victory point markers right there. All right, so that's pretty much everything in this game, but what is it we're trying to do? Trying to get victory points, which are those last things that I just showed y'all. How are we going to get victory points? Well, there's going to be 3 different scoring rounds, but I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Let me just go over the anatomy of a turn, what a turn looks like, and then go over what the scoring is, and then we're going to get started. It's really that simple. And apparently they were still pounds. Thank you, Gooserino. All right, so game is played over 3 rounds. At the end of each round, the game's interrupted for scoring. So when the last of these tiles, the 1 tiles, get placed out here on the board, then that will trigger the first round scoring. When the last of the 2s, second round scoring, and then final scoring, or the 3rd round scoring when the last of those tiles goes out, and then whoever has the most points wins. All right. Now, let's talk about how turn order works. We will randomize it before the game begins, but all movement on this track is going to be done clockwise. So whoever is here is first, but really last, because the player here will be able to advance onto any tile. And just like more modern games, to where whoever is furthest back gets to take turns, this is one of those, whether it's like, let's see, Lignum is one, Saga's a Nog and the Nog is another one that comes to mind. So in other words, if all these players are up here, so on and so forth, and I am there, I get to take a turn, and then I get to advance to any of these other tiles there. I get to take a turn, so on and so forth. All that makes sense?
Yep.
All right, good, easy enough. All right, so a turn, on your turn, you will advance your chieftain to any space with a tile on it. There will always be 1 empty space from the back of the players to signify which is the back of the bus, if you will, the tail of the snake. So whoever's in back chooses any of the tiles and they place their meeple on it. Then they're going to pay for that tile and then place it into their tableau. Then it will activate any adjacent tiles from the newly placed tile. And then the player fills the chain by drawing tiles from the deck. Once the deck's exhausted, move on to the next deck, unless it's a scoring round. So that's it. But there are rules for placement out here, as well as specifics on the individual tiles. So let's zoom in a little bit and look at these. You'll notice that all these tiles, first off, if they have anything printed in the top left, which none of these are because these are the beginning tiles, that would be the cost associated with it. So there is no cost. Let's say I go onto this tile like that, then I get to take that tile for free. When I do so, you'll notice that some of these tiles have a road that is always going to be horizontal. Some of these tiles have a river, which is always going to be vertical. And then there are some tiles that don't have anything on them. Well, none of those actually are out there. But just take my word for it, there will be tiles that do not have roads and do not have rivers on them. And the reason that matters is because you'll notice that your starting village tile over here has a road and a river on it. The rules for placing tiles into your tableau: it must be placed orthogonally adjacent to an existing tile in your tableau. Easy enough on that. Then, if it has a river, it has to connect to the river. If it has a road, it has to connect to the road. So in other words, 1 road, continuous, 1 river, continuous as well. And this is the easy one to forget: a tile must be adjacent to one of your clan members. Now, notice I didn't say orthogonally adjacent. The only time orthogonally adjacent comes into play in this game is when placing a tile. So it must be existing, orthogonally adjacent, but it can be, and just indulge me, let's say it were something like this, and I were to place this tile like there, I am adjacent to one of my clan members, so we're good to go. No harm, no foul there. Everything is okay on that, provided there's no road, yada, yada, yada. You get the idea. Any questions on the prerequisites for placing a tile?
Nope. Makes sense.
All right, when you place a tile, now there might be an instance where you cannot legally place it. If so, you throw the tile out of the game, and then you may move one of your workers, one of your clansmen somewhere else into your tableau. But Once you've placed your new tile, you activate the new tile and every tile touching it, including diagonals. You activate each of them. Now, if you take a look at the individual tiles, a lot of these will give resources. Some of these will allow you to move additional workers, so on and so forth. Pretty simple on that. I think we can go past that. Yeah? Any questions on that? Good.
All good.
All right. So the market. As we go along, some of these tiles are going to require us to have resources. And as we generate resources, the resources will stay on the tiles themselves that were generated. There is a limit to 3 resources per tile. But if you already had 3 resources on it, what you can do so is you can always either buy or sell from the market, provided you need to buy from the market. You can always sell to the market if there is room available. What I mean by that is for each of the various resources that are in the game, you may purchase a green resource for 1, 2, or 3. And how will you know? Well, if there's a coin already on there, that means somebody has already bought that one. So therefore, the next one will cost 2. If all 3 of the spots are taken, you cannot purchase from the market for that resource. However, you can sell resources from your tableau at any time on your turn to the market, provided that there is money there. So if I had a green resource on a green resource producing tile, I could sell it to the market and I would always take the highest amount available, which in this case is just 1 coin, and then I would discard the resource back into the supply. Easy enough? That makes sense? Good.
Yep.
All right. There are a whole bunch of more tiles that will come out, and honestly, we're just going to talk about them once we actually play the game. I'll zoom in on it. You guys will be able to see them fine. However, at the end of the last tile being placed, we're going to have a scoring round. Now, the scoring round is actually going to be 3 different scorings in one. Now, I didn't talk about how we're going to get whiskey barrels. Well, we're going to convert resources when you activate a tile, particularly a distillery, and that will give you whiskey barrels. Then what's going to happen is we're going to compare the number of whiskey barrels to whoever has the fewest whiskey barrels. We're going to compare to that person. So if I have 0 whiskey barrels and everybody else has 4 whiskey barrels, they all compare to me because I have the fewest. How many more do they have than me? That means they each score 5 points. Does that make sense? Is that pretty simple?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, all right. In addition to that, the other 2 things that we are going to score when we have a scoring round, the other things are chieftains and caps, and then finally special place cards. So there are cards that have to do with special tiles that come into play. I will cover these when we reveal them and when they come out. When you claim that tile, you will get the card that is associated with it. And those cards look a lot like these, okay? And we'll just tuck them into your area, and we're going to compare the number of chieftains and caps. Well, we haven't talked about caps, so let's take a look at this. Caps, see the little cap on it in the bottom right-hand corner? We take a look. How many chieftains and caps do we have combined? And then we base it same thing as the whiskey barrels. Chieftains are very simple. You may remove workers from your village or from your tableau and just set them aside and basically promote them into chieftains. But it's a one-way trip. Once they are removed from your tableau to just hang out as chieftain scoring, that's it. They can never come back onto your tableau. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so after we compare whiskey barrels, we're going to compare number of chieftains and caps that we may have. Compare it to who has the fewest, score that many victory points. And the last thing is the special places. Special places cards, which have seals on them. When we get there, I'll point those out. We score do 3 different scorings, 3 different times. Whoever has the most points wins. Any questions? No? Good, let's go. All right. I'm sorry, Gooserino. Apparently those are bunnets. Bunnets?
They are indeed bunnets. I was going
Bunnets?
to point that out, but I knew someone in the chat would do it for me.
Of course
That's
they
a
would.
bonnet.
All right, cool. A moment, a little Gatorade, because it's hot in here under the hat.
It's the price you pay for fashion, Edward.
You know, this is the only hat I've ever owned that I haven't increased the bill on. I feel weird, but it's what all the kids are doing these days. All right, so randomized turn order. Place your bets. Over under Glory to Rome's. And we've been falling way early, or way under lately. 3.5.
Soon sort that out.
Nah, 5.5. You're right. 5.5.
Yeah.
Place your bets.
It's also a
Here we
shorter
go.
game, so.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's true. That means we've
5.5.
got more to do in a shorter space of
I
time.
wanted that tile. So yeah, all right. Where's the first? Or actually, where's the first? Will go this way.
Brilliant.
I feel like I should be going last. I'm on quite the win streak. All right. The only thing that I needed to double check was, do y'all remember when you're allowed to turn chieftains in?
I think it's when
Instead
you
of
activate a
moving-
move, right?
Yeah, instead of moving, for every move you don't take, you can make a chieftain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy enough. All right. Cool. All right. Good. What's up, Rainer? Everyone else? What's up? Hope everyone's having a good day. Tony does have home field advantage. Scottish dude. Game about Scotland on the national poet of Scotland's birthday. No pressure, Tony. No pressure.
No pressure at all.
Okay.
No pressure at all.
All right, so here we go. So what we're going to do is we all start with 6 pounds as well. I don't have a really great reason to do anything at this point. I don't know. Oh, hold on. There's one other really big deal that I didn't talk about. There is a final scoring. And the final scoring is this. Just like this, we compare everybody's number of tiles to one another, right? Whoever has the fewest number of tiles in their tableau, every other player will lose 3 points for every tile that they have more than the player with the smallest village. Oh yeah, there's that. And that's why you don't necessarily want to lag behind. Oh, and that's funny. Mr. Kozowski actually just brought that up. So good timing on that. All right. So there's that. All right. You know what? I know there are butchers in this game that require sheep as well as cows. So you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and go there. So we'll grab that one. So I will grab this tile. My meeple will stay there. And now it has a river on it. A river, dare I say, runs through it. Must be placed orthogonally adjacent. Must be adjacent to a meeple. And then I activate that tile and every tile adjacent to it. So I activate that tile, which means I get to place 1 resource on it. And then I get to activate that tile, which says I can move 1 meeple if I choose to. I have no idea. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to just go with that. So now, last part of my turn. That goes there. And boom, done. There we go. So, rojo, red, you're up.
What's the tile that just came out?
Oh, right, yeah. So that is another town tile. So
Another
that
dwarf.
gives us another clansman on that tile. And when it activates, it allows you to move 1 clansman. But it costs 1 green resource, which, believe it or not, is wood.
Is wood.
All right, so red, you're up.
Yeah, so it costs more, but it allows you to place somewhere that's not a road or a river. So I guess that's
exactly.
the advantage.
Notice,
Yeah.
Yes.
no road,
Yeah.
no river. I probably ought to point that out as well when they come out. That hey, look, no road, no river, or what it has. All right.
So Edward just led me to believe that I should not take extra tiles. And so what I'm going to do is ignore him utterly.
100%.
Utterly, I just got cows. I'm just saying, utterly.
Yeah, you did just get cows. It's true.
Coos.
Coos.
I will go to the Steinbruch.
Recap?
Oh, God. Really? You're going to do this to me? All right. Right here. There. All right.
Yep.
All right. Where are you, Ken? You're up there. All right. Where do you want it?
Yeah, let's go that side. That looks more open.
All right. So you're going to get, that is a stone.
Yep.
So, a moment. There we go. All right, cool. So you're going to get 1 stone, and you may move if you wish.
I am going to move, and I'm going to move onto the forest, the next tile up. No, oh, sorry. No, I'm not going to move my clan. I'm not going to move my clan member. Sorry. No. I'm all set there.
All right, so there. All right.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Yeah. So and then that ends my turn because now there's somebody behind me.
Correct. So. There we go. Also, if ever, whenever the last player in the line, if there is ever a tile directly behind them, we're going to throw it away. Okay? If that ever happens. So just FYI. And the new tile that just came out, you see, is requires a stone and has a road that runs through it.
It's another dwarf.
Yes. All right.
Very nice.
Mark, you're up.
All right, I will move to the forest between red and yellow.
See, thank you for that. I appreciate that. There we go. All right. And where are you, Ken? Or Mark, you're down
Bottom
here.
left.
So, do you care above or below?
I'll just put it below.
All right. There, and you will get a green resource. And do you wish to move?
I will elect not to move.
All right. And we will put out a new tile. And we are just humming along. Hey! And like that,
There we
we
go.
have a distillery. So, a moment. We have a road, first off. It requires a stone to build it. If you do not have a stone in your village, remember, you may purchase, and you may only purchase when you need to purchase. You cannot just willy-nilly, I'm going to have this just to hold on to it. It doesn't work that way. And whenever you activate the distillery, then you may also, if you do not have a wheat, I think it's a wheat, if you don't have a yellow cube, you may purchase one, provided that you can purchase one, and then immediately discard it to create 1 whiskey. And the special ability is as soon as it comes into your tableau, it comes with a whiskey. So there we go. So Blue, you're up.
Scottish game with German cards. I mean, you better get into pronouncing your CHs right.
On that note, the thing I would like to point out is you can jump and grab that distillery if you want. Don't forget.
Are you stereotyping me as a drunken Scot?
No,
to just
because
go
if
straight round to the end, yeah?
If I was, I would be, busting on you for not drinking right now.
Yeah, fair
honestly.
point.
But I mean, it's 1:30 in the morning there, so way to be responsible.
It's 12:30, and I'm going to have to make do with a hell of a lot of shortbread.
Okay, excellent.
Scandalously, I am going to go straight for the dwarf.
All right, the free one over here?
Yeah.
All right.
Going straight for it.
All right. So left or right side? How about we do the left side? Good call. All right,
Yep,
excellent.
seems good.
So that comes with a new clansman with the C, and
Yep.
I can't imagine why you would want to move them.
Switch the two.
Yeah, can I
You could just go for a chieftain right away, I guess.
I could make a chieftain immediately, right?
You could.
It is an option.
But there's no point in doing that now because I'm going to be able to activate probably both of them the next tile that comes down anyway, right?
Yes.
So let's just leave it.
Okay. All right. Leaving it. So we
Thank you very
have
much.
new tile comes out, and we have another distillery. Second verse, same as the first, except no
roads.
road on this one. So Rojo, Ken, you're up.
All right, thinking about things I need and or want.
distillery's looking nice.
It is, isn't it?
It is looking nice.
I mean, he does have stone already, right? So there's
Yeah, I
that.
think before I get into the distillery game, I may want a source of grain.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's grain.
What the market's for?
It's overrated, man. Grow your own when you can buy it.
Oh, and coins
That's
are worth a
what
point
the
at the end of
market's
the game
for.
as well.
Okay. So, and I have to think whether I'd rather have the nearer or the farther. I'll take the nearer just because I
assume by near you mean that.
closer to me. Yeah, closer
Okay.
to me on the road.
So what side do you want it on?
I actually don't have an option. It must go on the right hand
Fact,
side.
it cannot go here. Why?
Yep.
Because my clan member is not close. I can't call it a clansman. My clan member is not close.
Fair.
Close enough
Fair.
to it.
So that activates. So there. And you wish to now you actually have a viable decision on this.
Yeah, I need to have a little think about whether I need more stone and when I could get more. If I don't need more.
I'm laughing at chat right now. And we need to stick with the German, so it's your Strasse. So yeah, all right, fair point.
I almost have to move it because I guess that one distillery that's farther away doesn't have a road on it.
Mm-hmm.
Fact. And Rainer would like to point out the importance of a distillery should be taken with a grain of salt. Grain.
Wow.
Grain. I've missed Rainer.
I didn't.
Rainer, you're so lucky I'm not in the chat.
I will move my clan member to the right, please.
Done. All right. I really pissed off the chat, by the way, during Power Grid Italy. Apparently, I was too close to the microphone when I was drinking, and whoo.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right.
Can you pronounce
Tony,
that for us, Edward?
That's
Come on, Edward. Come on.
Locky.
Locky.
I was close. All right.
Yep.
Let me find Locky. Let me find it.
Redundant name.
It does feel a bit. All right, so I'm just going to put this here. And now, I think it's pretty self-explanatory as to what it says. Any guesses?
Once per game, get any 2 resources?
Immediately.
Yep.
Take 2 resources.
Much
So-
cooler if it's once per game.
All right. And notice that it has a seal, not a seal, but a, for scoring. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to actually put this here. I'm not going to put it next to it necessarily, but it comes with that card. And you immediately get 2 resources of your choice.
Do you know what else Locky has? It has a ghost horse.
Really, does it?
It does. It has a ghost of a river horse that is known to come out of the loch and entrance female horses. True story.
I believe you.
Look it up. Look it up.
The amount of knowledge that is going to get dropped on this stream is going to be phenomenal, by the way.
Wait till you get to Loch Oich. Ooh,
Oh, boy.
There's a story.
All right. I'm jazzed for this. All right. So, Mark, you're up.
All right. I think I'll go for, I can't actually read the German on the title, so I can't even do a bad pronunciation, but the stone pit in front of Ken.
All right.
The mine, sure.
All right.
Steinbruch.
That. All right. So, has to go. Actually, don't have a choice. So, has to go
That's
there.
everyone, sure.
And it will activate and give you a, you know what? There's no reason to have those in a dish. A stone, and you wish to move your clansperson.
I'll move the clansperson down.
All right. Done.
Okay.
And we have another stone pit without a road or a river on it. All
Interesting.
right. no idea what I want to do. So, and none of us know the decks, right? So it's going to be a mystery to all of us. And there is definitely a part of me that wants to get into the distillery action real quick, like. And
You
I
could
will.
take 2 tiles first.
You're going straight for.
Yeah, but man,
Get a dwarf. Come on. Get yourself a dwarf.
But if
Need a
I
chieftain,
do,
man.
I don't think I'm getting a distillery. So ergo, I'm going to get a distillery. So I will choose that one there, which requires me to discard a stone. I do not have a stone, so therefore I will go ahead and purchase 1 stone from the market, and I don't need to actually, here. Purchased, and now discard it. Okay.
Interesting.
And I chose the one with the road because thinking that saving these spots for pastures for my, maybe?
Planning. Interesting.
Kind of makes sense, right? Okay, so that is placed. But now that I have done that, now it activates that tile. And when it activates that tile, I can, if I have a grain, which I do, because I'm going to purchase one, I'm going to then turn that grain into a whiskey barrel, which I also get another whiskey barrel when I acquired it. So that's going to be 2 whiskey barrels. And I may move, but I don't. I'm good. I am done. So we then have another veld, another forest. Oh, wrong thing. Somebody could have told me. So there you go. It's a forest. No roads, no rivers.
Interesting.
Wait,
So, remember-
don't those last 2 get thrown away since we?
Everything behind me gets thrown away, yeah.
Yes, they do. You are correct. So hold on. Those will get thrown away. Good call. Thank you. So we will fill. Nope, did it wrong. We will fill that.
Yeah.
And do we fill
what we
up
got.
the rest?
I think everything except this space
Yes.
behind Tony.
Then in clockwise, fill all
Yeah,
the
leave one
empty
behind.
except. You're right. Yep, just wanted to make sure. All right, so we have another stone works there. Oh, ooh. We have
that
our
Iona
first
Abbey?
castle. Tony?
Which one is it?
Castle Mod?
Moyle.
Mole?
M-O-I-L?
I'm looking. Hold on. Yeah, Moyle. Yes,
Oh,
it
Castle
is.
Moyle. Okay.
Immediately take a... nope. Hold on. Huh. So that is completely different than what I am seeing. So what that tile says and what the player aid or the little printout says are completely different. So I'm going to defer to what's on the tile itself. That cost, let me make sure that was a 1, right? It was.
That costs one of each one of those resources to buy.
Correct.
It
It
works
comes
like
with
a
a
village.
seal
Yeah.
and
It works like a village and you take the card, which gives you a whiskey, I think.
oh, it does. You're right. And it also comes, you're right, with that.
Yeah.
And a cap.
And a cap. Like that
What a-
that is a tasty choice.
It's pretty good.
Blue, you're up. Tony.
Yeah, I'm not going straight for that just yet. That would seem a little bit over the top. I don't need another dwarf just now. I'm really tempted to just go straight ahead and get that distillery before any of you boys do.
See, and I thought putting pressure on y'all made sense.
Does. But then what's the conversion on that distillery? Oh, it's the same. It's always the same, right? It's always a grain, which now costs 2 thanks to you. So getting in the whiskey game early seems pretty good, but I have no fields, so I might just play safe and get myself. Let's just move onto the field,
Right here.
whatever it's called. Yeah, we'll just go there.
Okay. All right, and it might matter.
Let's
maybe?
put it on the far right.
Okay. And that will get you a grain.
Yeah. Then I've got two. I've got one move.
One move.
Technically, I haven't got one move. That's
Although it's essentially the same. So.
well. I'm thinking of just ditching one for the chieftain right now. But that might not be that one. In fact, yeah. Let's just get rid of that one in the middle. Make him a chieftain. And put the pressure on you guys for that.
Okay.
All done.
And we will refresh.
Well, I like those dwarfs, but I was playing for whiskey, so I might as well
I think it's easier to see it this way.
execute that plan.
There.
So I will, I will move on to the distillery.
Okay. So there, and then
No reason for me to have a preference, so might as well put it north of the green one.
Okay. So I'll move that down to there. There. It activates. I assume you're going to spend that.
Yeah.
You technically have 2 whiskey, which I guess technically would be there. Okay.
And I get another grain as well.
And you get another grain, correct. That seems like a better idea, I'm just saying, than maybe what I've done. So, that's okay. So, new tile. And another stone dwarf with a river. And Mark?
Let's just go for the first dwarf.
Get the first dwarf.
All right,
Yep.
so here.
Seems legit.
And that cost you the green. Done.
Yep.
And where would you like to place it?
I'll go to the left of where my Glen's person is.
Okay, so here. All right, so it activates this. You get, first off, you get that.
Yep.
It activates this, which allows you 1 movement and gets you another there.
It would also activate the middle tile, which would give me 2 points of movement.
Fair point, it does. You're right, because that one and that one, so you get, now, you can either move them both once or move the same one twice.
Yes, I'll move the one on the forest up 2.
Boom, done.
Nice.
All right, and
Okay.
now we will draw. All right, so that's a butcher, I believe. Yes, it's a butcher, and it says you can discard 1 or 2 white cubes, or I believe those are sheep, for 2 or 4 victory points when it activates.
Nice.
Okay. All right, so blue, you're up.
Well, Loch Lockie is free, right?
Fact.
Looks like it.
Where am I going to put it?
It was tempting.
Oh, yeah, I can put it there. Okay. And then that will give me the card, and that will get me 2 free resource, right? Mm-hmm. That seems pretty good. I don't think I need another dwarf. Let's just go straight to Loch Lockie, please.
All right. So coming on over there.
There you go.
There.
We will
so
put it.
let's see. I'll put it up here actually for you. All right.
Let's put it at the top.
Okay. So place it there. Good.
Yeah.
So you immediately get what that is, and then immediately 2 resources of your choice.
Okay. So let's trigger the tile first. Let's move my guy into the middle.
Okay. I would
got
argue
1.
you get 2 movement, but
Oh, I do get 2 movement.
did.
Actually, that's a good point. Then.
and you actually get another grain too.
Oh yeah, I do. So I don't need 2 movement. I think 1 will do.
Okay.
Although I'm good with that. So the 2 resources I will take are, I will take a stone and a sheep, please.
All right.
And I presume they and they go on the Loch-Locky tile, do they?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. The peanut gallery probably does. Let me look here, actually, for castles and villages.
Apparently they do,
Okay.
which makes sense.
Okay. Easy enough. So those go on there. So we'll just, you know what? You're going to have to deal with it because it's going to be
that's
too
fine.
hard
I
for
can
me
see.
to, yeah.
No, I can see it's fine.
All right. There, and there. All right. Draw a tile. All right. I cannot read that. Hold on. Thank you, Mur. And yes, I saw your note. I will, oh, okay. This says discard any 1, 2, or 3 resources for 1, 3, or 5 points.
Doesn't matter what kind of resource?
Yeah, any resources. It's
That could be different ones.
It's the fair, right?
Yeah.
The
Jarl
Yarmark.
market.
Yeah.
Yar market. Sorry, not
Yarmark.
Jarl. Okay. Festival, basically. All right, there you go. All right. White. So Mark.
At risk of overextending, I'm going to take the other dwarf right in front of me.
Okay, so.
There's such a thing as too much dwarf, Mark.
All right, so it costs you that.
Yep.
It's got to be on your road, so it's either going to be there or there.
Yeah, on the left.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. There, you get that. And let's see, you get another stone, and you get another green. And all the movement you could want.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to convert the clansperson in the bottom left to a chieftain.
Okay.
Boo.
There we go.
know
Is
how
that it?
Yes.
All right. And then? Castle Stalker.
Do you know what Castle Stalker is?
Well, we're about to find out.
Have you seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Oh, boy.
Who hasn't?
The castle at the very end, the Castle Arg, in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, where they all get arrested. Spoilers
Yeah.
for anyone that hasn't seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail. But yeah, they all got they filmed a lot of it kind of in Doon, central Scotland, but they went out and filmed that. Yeah, Castle Stalker, great name.
All right, and that gives you an extra clansperson and a cap. And what's it called?
A bonnet.
Bonnet. Okay. All right. And now, Mark, it is your honor again.
I think I'm going to go to Castle Moyle.
Okay, so that means you're purchasing a wheat?
Yes.
All right, so 2 coins on that. So that's the yellow. You need that. You need that. That is done. Castle Moines. So place it first, and then we will go from there.
Okay, so there's no restriction. Cool.
So it looks like these 3 places are what I see as possible. No, could also go up there, I guess. No, that's a river. Never
No,
mind.
yeah, we need the river.
Walk by
Yeah.
his head.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, probably to the left of the mine.
Of the right here?
The yellow tile at the top, yeah.
Okay. All right, so you get another clans person.
Yes.
You get another, okay, hold on. Let me do this one at a time. That's activated, activated. So you get 3 movements, and you will get the whiskey barrel, which I have already given you.
Nice.
And you know what? Because it's easier to see. Yeah. I'll put that on. There you go. Cool.
It's a lot of movement.
Oh, apparently, to be clear, the Yarrow market, they must be different resources.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's, yeah, I figured. Yeah.
Okay. So 1, 2, or 3 different for 1, 3, or 5 points. Okay.
I think the only movement is the new clans person. I'm just going to turn them into a chieftain too. Now who's putting pressure?
Oh, snap!
Get it right
All
up you.
So that was you up here.
Yes.
And another dwarf. Okay. Wow, I get a turn. 6 to 3. Just saying.
9 points, man. 9
Only
points.
9 points. It's fine.
I'm hating my life choices right now. The cows are just
On with the coos.
they're eating me out of house and home.
They do that.
Yeah, we're just gonna get some resources at this point. I cannot take that.
Why not?
And
Well, I suppose I could take it and throw it away, but
Why can't you place it?
oh, I guess I can
the
right here,
southeast,
can't I?
yeah.
Right here. Because I forgot diagonals.
Yeah, you can put
Yeah,
bottom left or bottom right.
fact. Yeah, but again, I forgot diagonals. So it activates this, which is that, and that. So for 3 coins, I could make a whiskey barrel.
Whiskey's expensive.
I think
Boy,
it's
is
worth
it.
it.
I mean,
Definitely worth it to me.
I'm more than happy with you doing it because it means I can sell grain for 3 coin, right?
Yeah. Mistakes have been made. Okay. No, I'm not going to make some whiskey. And I'm going to leave him where he is. Done. So. Another Yarra market. Same thing as this one, except road, no road. Okay.
Oh, I really need a dwarf.
We all need a dwarf.
What's that?
We all need a dwarf.
I mean, who
We're not
doesn't?
dwarfs.
Seriously.
Mark is playing the all you need is dwarf.
The gallery is so angry at me right now.
I'm trying to decide whether to go for the castle stalker or for the nearer dwarf. Both of those are pretty good for my layout. And I don't think I want the 2 buildings in between them. So yeah, I'll just jump forward and spend a little more money for castle stalker.
All right. So move in here. So
Oh,
all right. So you need 2 resources, of which you have none.
Yep. So I'll
So-
pay. I think it's total of $3, right?
Checks out. It is. It will be. It'll be 1 for the green, and 2. So 1 for the wood, 2 for the stone, 3 to get ready, and go cat go. All right. So where would you like to put it? It's a river. So here or there.
Yeah, that seems like a better spot. There you
Okay.
go.
And there, you get. Now my question is.
I think it's a chieftain, right?
Castle Stalker. I'm looking. A moment. Immediately take 1 extra clansman.
yeah, you just put it on
On
Oh,
the tile.
on the
So I have-
castle. Yeah.
2 of them now. Okay. Well,
So-
he'll be a chieftain soon enough, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So there's that. Then, so activated. This activates.
What was activated? Nothing. That wasn't activated yet.
Why?
I still have my movement, right?
Well, I mean,
That's among the activations.
I'm trying to do these.
All right.
My bad.
Yeah, you can activate everything, right?
Yeah, everything gets activated. So I'm just getting you your resources. You get 2 movement, and you can create a whiskey, which I assume
Yes,
you're going
please. And I'll take 2 movement. One of them will become a chieftain.
I assume it's going to be one of those.
Yep. And the other, I suppose let's move it onto the Steinbruch.
There.
Yeah.
Done. Okay. People were asking how many ones are left, so there we go. Another dwarf. Right, good. All right. Blue.
The butcher's at the top right. What are the VPs on it?
2 and 4 respectively for sheep.
For sheep, okay. So it's quite tempting just because it's free to build. And that would cost.
So it seems the majority of the Peanut Gallery has played this, and played this a lot from the
it's
comments.
crazy.
Are we dropping them insane?
Precisely why I'm ignoring them.
Oh, they are like, oh, you should have done this. You should have always do that. And I'm like,
So I don't like the look of that and that and that and that. Although I do get another go, but you'll probably take that. Has anyone got any sheep? Is it just me?
You were the only. You are the guy from A Million Ways to Die in the West. Just saying.
Tell you what we'll do then. Let's go straight on to the butchers. Oh, no.
Just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
There are 5 tiles left, yeah?
Yes.
Fact.
5 tiles left, so that means it's much more important to do that. Am I right in saying if you tie for chieftains, basically no one scores any points?
No, it's based on how many you have more than the fewest person. Remember?
Yeah, so if everyone has the same, no one scores any points.
Okay, yes, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm just checking. Yeah, what the hell? I'm going to go straight ahead to the butchers, please. Thank you. Could you place that on the top right?
Right here.
Yeah.
All
I would like to buy a sheep.
Okay, so 1 sheep to then immediately butcher it, because you're going to then spend this one, I assume,
Correct.
as well. And that'll be leader in the clubhouse.
Thank you
Not
very
really
much.
in the clubhouse, but there we go.
Take some points.
All right, so activated, doesn't do anything. 1 movement and some wheat. Yeah.
Take some wheat. And I'm trying to decide where to move, what I'm going to do next. I think I may as well stay where I am. I'm tempted to sell one of the wheat. In fact, I will, because that tile cannot hold any more, right?
Yeah, well, just to be clear, yes, you are correct. Or you could choose to sell it next turn right before you produce it. So.
Who else is going to do that? Somebody else might do that. In which case, no. Can I take that back?
Okay. I had a feeling that was going to come. So.
Thank you. I'm good.
All right. And
Thank you.
hey, anybody want some useless cows? All right. I would like to produce some. Oh, right. So in theory, I'm going to need that or that, and I think I'm going to go with that. So I will go ahead. Oh, I already have stone. Right. Do I need more stone? I don't know if I do. Well, and 1, 2, 3. I'm probably not going to. Well, wait. No, I would get. So if I go here, place that. Then let's say I go there, place that. Then white goes, place that. Then I go and place that. Yeah, I like that idea. So I will go there. All right. Right there. I'm happy with that.
Interesting.
So now that will be 1 brown, 1 green, so a wood and a cow. And it activates this. And now I will go ahead and move him there. I think. Will I? Hold on. Nope. Check that. I won't. I will move him there. I will not move him, as it were. All right. Cool. So then. Hey!
Wow,
One
there
or
it
2
is.
cows for 2 to 4 points.
Now who's laughing?
Interesting that those came out like so. That would have been great earlier, but so be it. So now I will go ahead and take some sheeples. And this will get thrown away. Oh.
Yes.
Oh! Hold on. Hold on. I forgot about that step.
God, you don't want that as well, do you?
Yeah, I think you want it. Get it.
The sheep or the dwarf? The dwarf is going to be available to me next round anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Not if Mark takes it.
I mean,
I would never.
You love villages.
If he takes this, then there's that available to me. So I'm willing to take that risk. So in that case, actually,
Okay.
I will do that. All right.
You do you.
Okay. So I will go ahead and place that here. Okay. So that produces 1 sheeple. It's a point for 3 points. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to spend the 3, which are 3 points, to make whiskey, which is going to be 1 point. But I got to be thinking about later on, right? Well, I think that, you know what? Screw it. I am. I'll make a terrible decision and I'll get a whiskey.
Always get the whiskey.
Disappointing.
Done. So this gets thrown away. There. And now we fill in here and then fill in here. And that is a stone and that is Amadeo Castle.
Should be
I think it's technically slide back one
shifted
each.
down.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it should be. You're right. There. Thank you. Amadeo Castle, what do you got? Armadale, sorry.
It's on Sky. I've
No.
been there, I think.
Get
I
3
don't know
coins.
much about it.
Okay.
Bonus is 3 points.
Yeah, three coins
3 coins. Yep.
Oh, 3 coins.
and a bonnet.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
You're joking. There's only 1 tile left. Ah,
That's what I was lamenting. Like this is it. Yeah, Mark's gonna end it.
Yeah, I'm going to the village with the road. Not the village. The fair with the road, and placing it on the right of my road.
Okay, so go in here. And to the right here.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So that cost you a green. Done. But then you produce a green.
Yep.
Done. And then here you get 1 movement and it produces a stone. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to move that top clans person diagonally down to the right, so it's onto the fair.
Do you
Just hope I never went to river again.
Do you wish to use the fair?
Yeah, so I'm going to buy a cow for 1 and then trade in 3 different resources, so stone, wood, and the cow for 5 points. Yes, 5.
Okay, so buying a cow there. So that'll be 1 brown, now brown cow, 1 stone, 1 wood, and that'll be 5 points. Boom. It's almost like somebody has figured out how to do well in this game. All right. And scoring round. Okay, so we are going to score on 3 different things. I need to remember what those are. So a moment. I'm sure you guys remember what they are. There we go. All right, first thing is whiskey barrels. So we look around, and the only Scotsman has no whiskey.
I mean, I've not got any on the board, but
Just saying, no whiskey. So now
Doesn't count.
we then look around. So then Mark, based on this, oh, hold on, let's bring that home. It's going to be 1, and then for Ken and I, each 3 points, because we have 3 whiskey each. So that'll be 1, and 3, and 3. There. All right, so that's it for the whiskey. Then the chieftain and caps. So we look over here, no caps, 1 chieftain, so that's 1. I have 0, so the base is 0. So there's going to be 1, so it's going to be 1 point over here for our Scottish friend that's on the wagon, apparently. Then we have 1, 2, which will be 2 points, which will be a nickel, turning it into 3. I'm used to making change after last night. And we have 3, which will be 3 points. There.
Nice.
Check out. That look
Yep.
right?
Looks right.
Does.
And then the number of special places cards. I have 0, 1, 1, and 1. Yeah, so you
all
each
got a
get
point.
a point. Yeah, there you go. So that 5 will turn into, miraculously, 6. Then that 5 will turn into 6. And that 9 will vanish. Okay, fine, you get 10. Okay. All right, there we go. We're a third of the way through the game.
Ah.
And the 2s are in play. There we go. Hopefully, makes sense to everybody at home. And you know what? Let me... There. All right. So I had a plan for that dwarf. So I think that's what we're going to do.
What am I going to do?
Yeah. So I will go ahead and take that one. That will go right there. That cost me a stone. Done. That gives me... I think that's probably off. Yeah, a little bit. There we go. All right, so that gave me that. It produces another sheep. Yeah, I can't produce. I really got to get some wheat. That's killing me. So we're looking at 2 movement, I believe. So I think I will go 1 there. Yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. Okay, I'm good with that. All right, so we have our first 2 on the board, and that is, ooh, it's a Veld with a rood, yeah. All right. I do have a bunch of different producing resources. I'm now
How is it
producing
still
4
your
different
goal?
types of resources. Wow, this is a really tough conundrum I have
Really
here.
vaulted into the lead in tiles there. Well done, I think.
Amazing what happened. You lag behind, right? So, I mean, that seems good to me with the 3 different resources because 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
But look at all those cows you could slaughter if you go to the
But
butcher.
there are the cows. And just being able to churn through cows.
2 for 4 is better than 2 for 3.
Yeah, that seems better than 3 for 5, right? That's so far though. But I don't know that it is, honestly. And there's that castle. And the coins. Oh, I don't know what to do. I really don't know. Like, I could make a case. I've eliminated this. So now it comes down to these two. I got it. I gotta get the butcher, right? I gotta. I mean, I've had these cows having babies for what feels like 14 years now. So.
I mean, that wasn't even a decision.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Agreed.
Well, I thought it was. I guess having that down here kind of makes sense.
Seems right to me.
Hold on. There we go. All right, so we activate this one. I will go ahead and get rid of these two for 4 points. 4 and 7. No, it doesn't matter. So 4 points there. Then I'm going to get 1 stone. I will get another cow. So we're ready to rock and roll on that.
Yeah. Nice.
So the interesting thing now is there's no rivers ahead of me. So having him there doesn't make a lot of sense. So I'm good for a road here. I'm good for a empty area there. I think I'd leave it where it is. No, hold on. We're going to move that actually there. Am I? Yes, done. Final answer. All right. So 2 comes out. And Tony, you're up finally. And we have Duarte Castle. Is that right?
Duarte Castle. It's the home of Clan MacLean.
Do you have this looked up, or do you really know all this?
No, you just pick things up, you know.
That's awesome. At game end, it's 3 points per mark per dwarf. So just because he's got he's got 3 of them. So,
Oh, right. Okay.
right here. Okay.
Yeah, that's tempting.
Right. So
I need to. So that was Duarte Castle does score 3p for each village. Ooh. Points for dwarfs.
yes.
So can you switch to the other view?
Absolutely.
Edward, please. So the village is tempting.
You're right. Peanut Gallery. Sorry. Hold on. He was there. I can't activate that. You're right. I didn't have movement. Fact. Thank you.
And Armadale Castle, is that the one that just gives you 3 coin?
Correct. And a bonnet.
And a bonnet as well. No, that's too far ahead. I think. I mean, this is gonna kill me. Do I have any stone?
You do. You currently have 1 stone.
Cool. So I could build that.
Oh, wait, wrong person. You
No, I do.
have 1 stone, but you're not generating any. You got it from...
Yeah, sure.
Lucky.
Yeah, I got it from that. I don't generate. Well, I generate lots of that, I guess. Okay, so let's. Do you know what? Let's do it. I'm just gonna go straight to the next dwarf and just build that.
All right.
Let's just get into the village game.
All right. So that'll come up here. That's going to cost you a stone. Done.
Hang on 2 seconds, because I could build it underneath that, right?
Yes. I haven't put it. That's just temporary.
Yeah. I mean, there's no harm in. Yeah, let's just put it at the top left.
Okay.
Because I could put it under. If I put it bottom right, I could sell a wheat and make a wheat, right? If I put it underneath that field.
Yes.
If I put it underneath that field.
You can always sell the wheat.
So I'm going to do that anyway. So I'm going to put that village underneath the wheat field. And then I'm going to sell a wheat for 3 coin.
Okay.
and then produce a wheat.
And you get 2 movement.
2 movement is just going to be, let's move my guy in the middle up 1. I don't even need to do that, do I? I mean, I don't, but it does cover. Let's leave it. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, good. Thank you.
You're welcome. All
More
right.
shortbread.
And another green dwarf with no roads, no anything. White, you're up.
Getting 5 points on the fair was lovely, but now I'm kind of strapped for resources.
Oh, that breaks my heart.
No.
My life is terrible. You have no idea.
Nightmare.
Good news is, though, so many options to trigger a lot of movement for you.
Anything I need, it's movement.
It's all dwarf and no resource. Although I can talk.
I think I'll go up to the cows.
Okay. All right. So
Taking a go.
all right. So let's go ahead and move on over here.
And place that below the fair.
Yep. There you go.
Does that whiskey have to be on your castle?
I don't think so because
It doesn't get placed on the tiles because it's not a resource.
right. Yeah.
Ah, of course, because you generate it. Yeah, fair enough.
All right. So let's see. There. Good news. You get movement, and you can discard the 3 resources you have if you want for the fair.
That sounds like a terrible idea, and so I'm going to do it.
I had faith.
I think 5 points always sounds like a good idea.
That sounds terrible. Terrible.
All right, and you get 1 movement.
I'm probably not going to be going to the left, so I'll move the one on the left diagonally down to the right.
Okay.
So down to the wood, yep.
Okay, done. Stone River Dwarf. Ken.
My position is just not amazing right now.
I would argue all of us feel that way.
Yeah, you're probably right.
This is tough.
No. What I mean is we feel that way about you specifically.
Yeah.
So when you're overextended a little bit and strapped for cash, I think the best thing to do usually is try to spend as much of your money on hand as you can.
Clearly.
I'm gonna go for, is it Armadale Castle?
Armadale? Yeah.
Armadale. Yeah. Here.
Yeah, so move me forward to there.
All right. So
Expensive.
you need a green. So you're going to have to buy 1 for 2.
2. I've got a stone on hand.
You do.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
well, you had, but yes.
Yeah.
All right. So that
Details.
is, you bought a wood, you're good.
Yeah.
And now,
It's gonna go to the right of the distillery.
okay, a moment while we adjust. Okay, so that
So much
comes,
whiskey.
first off, since you've already gotten your bonuses, I'm just going to do like this, okay, so you can see the caps. So you're going to get 3 pounds.
Hey!
Okay, there. You get another clans person, and you generate a whiskey because you're a wheat going to turn it into a whiskey. I'll just save my back.
Nice.
And you get 1 movement if you would like it.
Oh, let's lean into the skid. I'll go ahead and make another chieftain. The guy that's on the wheat field, we'll make him into a chieftain.
And he's been doing some serious back-breaking work, and he appreciates the appreciation. Okay, so you're done.
Oh, wow, is it me?
And we have a tavern. Just gets you 3 points.
Oh, really? Just when you build it?
You have to pay whiskey
no.
for it, though.
No. It's
Every time you
turn.
trigger it.
Every time you trigger it.
Ah.
Every time you trigger it, it generates 3 points, but it costs
Really?
the whiskey. Am I correct in this?
Ah, I see. That's irritating.
Pretty sure that's right.
Yeah, that's quite irritating.
I mean, you can get it right now.
I can't. I've not got any whiskey to
Oh,
pay
you
for
have no whiskey, and you can.
Yeah.
Oh,
it. No, exactly. I would have gone straight for that. I mean, who wouldn't? Someone's going to just eat that up.
I would argue it's drink that up, but yeah.
I have limited options here. I mean, I could hang about at the back and resource-wise, I think I've just got 3 grain, right?
Fact.
Yeah. I've got money to buy stuff, though.
Also a fact.
Yeah. This kind of sucks. And the fare underneath is
1, 2, or 3 different resources
different
for
resources.
1, 3, or 5 points.
It's quite interesting. But buying any resource would cost 2 points, basically, because you're spending 2 coin on it.
Right.
Yeah, it's disappointing. I do not know what to do, really. Can I have a quick look at my tableau, please?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's depressing, isn't it? Depressing.
I mean, you're the one that asked for it.
all grain and no drink. All right, let's go back. So I can build pretty much anywhere, and I can do that for that. Then let's go. Oh man, this is really bad. It really is. I'm going to. I don't even have a green resource, so I can't even. It's going to cost me 3 coin to build any of this stuff. So
You could always get some resources. I mean, more
could get
wheat.
some resources. Yeah, do you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy. I'm going to get that field, please. The forest. Let's just do that.
I thought it'd be funnier if you went with that, but all right. So where would you like it?
Oh, where can it go? It can go top left, I guess,
can.
and it wouldn't trigger anything. It can also go.
To the left, or it could go right here as well.
Yeah, let's put it there, and then sell one of my grain for 2 coin, and then
All right,
produce
a
another one.
moment.
Just give us
So-
2 coin.
There, and yeah, you get 2 coins
Yeah.
from the market.
And I've got a
And
move.
any movement?
I've got 1 move if I want one. I think that pretty much covers everywhere I would want to build anyway. So let's just leave that for the moment. Thank you very much.
All right. Oh, and to be clear, you could also activate and put it above the butcher if you want.
But I've got no sheep to sell
You could buy a sheep for 2.
to get 2 points. That seems kind of
I'm
slightly
just
redundant.
saying it was an option that Robert pointed out.
Yeah. If the sheep were cheaper, if there was a 1 cost sheep, then
That was.
is that Iona Abbey?
It is Iona Abbey.
Gorgeous.
At game end, 2 points per yellow tile.
Including Iona Abbey. Nice.
And when activated, get a resource of any type.
Fact, Jack.
Yes.
Spicy.
Okay. So I would argue that these also disappear.
They do.
Well, that accelerated things a bit. So, castle may or may not, up to you. And 1, 2, 3, or 4 different resources. 1, 3, 5, or 8 points. And Castle of May, each chieftain is worth 2 when scoring.
Ooh. Ooh, that's ridiculous.
Mark, big old oyster that is your world here.
There's so many options. Sure, let's go for the one that activates for 3 points.
All right, so you're going to the tavern. All right.
Yes.
So here.
Why wouldn't you?
All right. So. And where I'm just guessing. I don't know, but.
I think it'll go below the cows just because that'll generate me 2 resources.
Yep, I realized that as soon as I did it. Yep. So let's move this that way. All right. Good. All right. So here, you owe a whiskey. Done. You will get 3 points. That just seems unfair.
Excessive, right? Excessive.
Right there, and you are DUN. Done. Oh, man. And we have Loch Morer.
Loch Morer.
That. And Loch Morer says you get 2 points per green tile.
Nice. Deepest freshwater lake in the whole of the UK.
I chose to, actually, it was the random number generator that got you this one. So well done. All right.
How many more tiles left in stack 2, Edward?
Quite a few still.
Okay, like more than 10?
Okay, maybe not that many, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, exactly 10.
Okay. Not more than 10 or less than 10.
Right. So there's that. I desperately need whiskey.
You and me both, mate.
Right. Or wheat. I also need a village. This is ugly.
Do you want to do a deal, Edward? You've got lots of sheep and I've got lots of wheat. I need lots of sheep and you need lots of wheat. Should we do a bit of a... just join our little villages together and live happily ever after?
Yeah, I need the wheat, so... And this will go... I would like to put it here. Alas, I cannot.
You cannot. That's right, Robert. I'm looking for his dowry. We're not quite that close, mate. But
think I'll do that.
I hear you.
To be able to produce resources. I don't know if that's terrible or not. By the way, are you limited to the number of resources you can sell in a single turn?
I mean, you can only ever sell maximum 3 of each, right?
So theoretically, if the whole market was full and you had all those resources, you could just sell in.
I don't see why not.
As far as I know. Rules didn't say anything otherwise.
I did not. So you know what? I think. Now that well, the thing is, I think I will sell. Will I? Hold on. I'm only working on that. Yeah, I'm going to sell a wood for 2 also. And I guess I'm done. So.
Don't want to buy any wheat.
Huh?
Don't want to buy any wheat.
Well, I'm producing wheat now. Oh, God, I can't see this. It's getting tight over here. All right. Good. So, another tile. 9. Okay, 9.
9.
9?
9.
9 remaining, I see.
Yes.
Well, I've
Not
had
as in
my
no.
eye on that forest with a road for a while now. So I am not going to pass it up. Hit me.
Good work.
The Vald.
Man, why are my choices always so bad?
So what you got?
Yeah, it's in the right spot. So go ahead
Okay.
and put it in there. Yep.
All right. So you're going to produce a wood. You're going to produce a whiskey. And 1 movement.
And 1 movement. I don't know. Do I want to move that guy? But I really would like eventually to, some point in the future, make stone again.
Damn it. Yep, you're right. Gaurav, I should have. Oh, well.
I think the right place to leave them where they are.
Okay. Yeah, I should have put the wheat up here. Damn it. Because that would have gotten me a movement, too. Angry. All right. 8. There are 8 left.
No, Mur, you can't buy for the sake of buying, but you can sell for the sake of selling.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Correct. Nailed it. All right. So, Tony, you're up.
This is interesting because I'm slightly shocked that Mark didn't buy Duart Castle.
He didn't have enough money. He couldn't afford it.
Well,
but you know who can afford it?
that's going to hang on. That's going to cost me 7 to buy, right?
Sounds like it's worth it to me.
No, actually 5. I've got green, right?
You have green.
But it's totally worth it.
Probably is.
Yeah. Can you? Has the card got any bonnets on it?
No.
Damn it.
Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy.
Why not? And it's so it would have to go down there. So it would actually get me another green. That seems really.
And I should have produced the cow as well. You're right. Thank you, Peanut Gallery.
Seems
You're
really
right.
good. Okay, so we're going to do it. We're going to buy Duart Castle.
Okay. All right. So I will in a moment. So there's the green. Then you
and
need
5
a stone.
coin.
So 2 and 5. Yeah. Right here. All right. So now that you have that, we'll go.
Now the only place I can really put it is directly underneath where my guy is, the dwarf down there, and then get me a green green. Yeah, it's gonna have to go there, right?
2
Can't go anywhere else.
movement. And
Oh yeah, I get to do this, of course. So let's take him immediately off and make him a chieftain.
seems so wasteful, but okay.
Yep. Well, my village world, whatever, is small but perfectly formed.
All right. You do have 1 more movement if you would like to use it.
I would not.
Okay.
I don't. Hang on. Can I have a quick look at the board, just in case? Oh, I'm not going to get a go for a couple of turns anyway. No, I'm fine.
Okay. All right. All right. So, mine, just a regular stone pit there. I desperately need another town I had mentioned. That river town looks pretty tasty to me, but it doesn't produce whiskey. Nothing is going to produce whiskey right now because of where I have my guy's position. But yeah, that's too good for me right there. I have to. And that's going right here.
Woo! Oops. Serious.
Oofed.
Okay. All right. So, one thing at a time. I owe a stone right here. Okay. So I owe a stone there, and then I'll just do this counterclockwise. So that'll be, well, actually I won't do it exactly in that order. There. So that and that. Then I'm going to go ahead and sell 2 cows for 4 points, and I'm going to produce a cow, so I get 1 back. So 4 points, that's a 5. Get back the 1. So, done, 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 not done. And I have a movement, and I'm pretty sure that it has to go either here or there. Because, well, this way it gives me some flexibility, but putting it there allows me to sell cow. Nope, we're good. That's it. Done. I'm genuinely excited about that. That worked out well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 6 left after this placement. And a cow and a sheep for 5 points.
Ooh. Tasty.
I would like to volunteer as tribute for that one. Just saying. Ken, you're up.
Yeah.
So nobody can buy stone at the moment. That's an issue.
Right.
That's an
True.
issue.
You can sell stone. And by you, I mean nobody. Nobody has stone, so.
Well,
Yeah,
I can make stone. I was actually thinking about this very thing, but it's one of the, like, stone is a little more valuable than wood right now, but damn it, why can't I produce both in the same turn? Because I built the stupid
Hashtag plan better.
wrong.
It's a board for that.
Yeah.
Not only is there a board for that.
Yeah, there's a coin for that too.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong cube. Apparently I'm colorblind, didn't realize it. All right. Thanks, Luke.
So if I were to go all the way up to Iona Abbey, can we go back to my board?
Yeah, by the way, it's not all that far. I mean, it's only 2 away.
Yeah, I know. I could place it to the left of my... Oh, do I have to buy it? I have to buy it before, don't I?
Well, yeah, the first thing you have to do is put your meeple on it and then pay for it in resources.
Yeah, so I can't like mortgage to get the stone and then...
What do you think? Is there any game that allows you to do that?
Probably.
That isn't a Martin Wallace where you can take loans?
But not this one.
Okay.
No, this one.
So...
In the game of Glen More, we pay up front.
I will instead...
That's true.
but I don't really want that stupid dwarf. Just sort of feels like stalling. Okay, I'll take the dwarf. The dwarf that's immediately in front of Tony.
Glory to Rome, Ken.
All right.
That felt like a little win.
Yeah, right? That seems
Yeah,
like a
that's fair.
victory.
That's fair.
Yeah.
If I get a glory to Rome out of it,
Yeah.
Right?
can't be all bad.
Okay. All
Damn
right.
it.
Where are you putting it?
I'll give you a suggestion.
So I'm obviously spending the wood that I have.
Yeah.
And I'm going to place it in the corner between my castle and the Stein.
Right here.
Steinberg.
Yeah, I thought that was what was going to happen, so I'm trying to make room. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
Having to reposition. I did not think this was going to sprawl as much as it did, so.
I think we all thought we were going to have little 5 or 6 tile villages.
All right. So that comes with a future chieftain.
Yeah.
That gives you a stone, and that gives you 3 movement.
Yeah, I don't know that I can use my movement extremely well, but I will allow that new chieftain or that new clan member to retire immediately to the pastures.
Quite right.
Happy hunting ground over there.
All right. Yeah, it's Glen More, not Glen Less, guys. Yes, yes. That's awesome. All right, and so he is done. And we have Drink them if you got them.
Another one. Still requires a whiskey, and there's no distilleries on the board. Oh, no, there aren't. I'm not going mad. There aren't any distilleries on the board, are there?
No.
No?
Damn it, all to hell.
I would
How
say.
many
Yeah, never mind.
How many tiles left in round 2?
5. At
Not
the
many.
moment, there are 5.
And the fair on the bottom right of the track. What's the going rate for
1, 2,
exchange?
3, 4, 1, 3, 5, 8.
Ooh,
No, it goes before.
seems okay. Seems okay. And Lochmore is 3 points for every green tile, I think. 2 points for every green
It's-
tile.
yeah.
It's not nearly as good.
I would argue it's 50% less as good as you thought it was.
Yeah, I would 100% agree. Can I have a quick look at my horrible place to live?
Apparently,
Go.
neither of us can build in this area. I'm just saying. It's
Not without having a good old-fashioned Highland fight.
right. Honestly, I think what's going to happen is this, because I'm able to zoom into everything.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
gone as long as I think I can.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we'll have a clash of clans, I
Yes.
believe they call it.
I see what you did there.
Thank you very much.
There can be only one, I hear.
There can be only one. In this case, there might be 2, but there can be only one.
All right. So that said, Tony.
So
here
here's
is
what I'm going to do.
your-
Here's what I'm going to do, for better or for worse. I'm going to whiz around the board and buy the dwarf that is on the bottom of the track.
Right here.
That one there. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Do what you got to do, right?
I do what I've got to do.
All right. So you owe that
Yep.
your oyster.
I'm going to put it
Well, no,
to
it's
the,
not. It literally is right here.
It has to go there. Yep.
All right. So first things first. You
Sell a
have-
grain.
Okay, you're going to sell a grain for 2.
Yeah.
Okay, a moment. Sorry, you're selling a grain for 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so now we have that's done. So you put this here. Okay, so there
Yep.
you get 2 movement, and if you would like to purchase a white for 3, you can then turn it in for 2 points.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so 2
But
movement.
can
Hold on.
can I have my new
Yeah,
my
there
new
you
Black
go,
Klansman,
there you go.
please? Should we just ditch him immediately? Is there any need? I don't need to worry about that. 3 is kind of no. I'm going to ditch one of them, but I'm trying to figure out which one. Just because I'm a madman, obviously. I'm going to ditch. I'm going to totally regret this. I'm going to ditch the guy on Loch Lochy.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, and no other movement. You're done. You get 1 more.
I'm good. I
Okay.
think. Oh, no, I'm not even saying words. No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I know.
A moment. All right, there. All right, so now, more Vite. Wow, what happened there? Hold on. There we go. All right.
Should be to the
Okay.
left.
There are 4 left now. Ken, you're up.
Yeah. How
Push
many
that.
coins? How many coins do I have?
4?
So I'll,
that tile over?
I'll allow Tony a little return glory to Rome.
Okay, all right, cool.
Selling that wheat prevented me from selling my wheat, which prevented me from buying Iona Castle. So
Oh.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Sorry, Ken.
terrible.
I can tell you guys are really torn up about it.
Oof.
Wheat's a tough game.
True words.
Say the folks in Iowa. Yes.
Can you move the wheat field on the top of the board one to the left, please?
Yeah.
Hold on. What? Oh, yeah. My bad.
OCD is
Thank
getting
you.
the better of me.
Yep.
Can you tell me about the castle that is below Iona Abbey?
Okay, so the one that is below is Castle of May, and all of your chieftains count as 2 chieftains, and it comes with a bonnet.
Well, I suppose that would put me in a pretty solid chieftain position.
That would put you at 6 to my 0 currently at the moment. We have tiles still, but yes.
I don't really know if I need that much chieftain in my life.
You're pretty good on chieftains, right?
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, I
it's
don't need to
chieftains
exceed
and
anybody by
caps.
more than 5.
You're at 5 right now because chieftains and caps. Remember.
And bonnets
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
What's the? Tell me about Loch Morar.
So
2 points for every
it
green
wasn't a
tile.
smart lock. It was a no. Never mind. Okay.
You
2
get
points.
2 points for every green.
2 points for every green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's hot garbage. Okay.
Tell me about it. That's why I passed it up.
You know what though? I suppose the nice thing about it is that it would give me wheat and stone. And I mean, it's always a special place tile. Yeah, okay, let's do it for free. That sounds, it's free. Free, right? How bad could it be? It's free.
Loch Morar.
Yep.
The stone will give you 3 money as well. So
That's not hurt.
Let's go and move on over here. All right. So what are you doing?
Below the dwarf with the river.
All right.
yeah, it has to.
There we go. Yeah, I guess it does, doesn't it? Okay, so it gives you a stone. It gives you a movement and a veet.
I guess I don't really need to move towards those dwarfs. That's just more move. So I'll move onto the lock. That
Too
seems
far. There we go.
that gives me options.
It does.
All right. So there we go. Done.
Seems reasonable.
I will take Iona Abbey. That seems good. And somehow my board is still all cattywampus. I have no idea how. All right. I will fix it in a minute. So I need a stone, a wood, just one, and some sheeples. Done.
Pays to stockpile resources sometimes, it turns
Yep.
out.
So I hear. So there. There are 2 places that can go. And there. I'm probably okay there, I think. Okay. For now. We'll figure it out. Does it make sense? So let's see. Over here produces a bunch of resources. Over here gets me whiskey. And other resources. That gets me movement. That gives me no movement. I think whiskey's good. All right, we'll put it there. So let's see how bad this is for me. How bad I got to reap. It's not too bad. That'll work. All right. So having put it here, I get this. Yay. Then we get some sheep. We will turn in one of those for some whiskey. And I get some stone. And I guess that's it. Oh, and I get a resource of my choice. Wow. For Iona Abbey itself.
Yep.
So I have 2 sheep, I have 2 cows, I have 1 wheat, I have 1 wood. I guess it's a wheat or a wood, and wheat seems good. So that, I think, we'll go with it. Done. All right, so 2 new tiles get added. There are 2 left after this. Well, you can see that now. Some sheeples. And hey! Whiskey.
Yeah, those exist.
Mark, your honor. And while you're thinking, give me a moment, or actually, I have that, I got it pretty good in my head where it needs to be, so.
It's weird. It feels like it's been forever since I've had a turn.
That was me earlier. I feel you.
On the plus side, now people are catching up to me in number of tiles, so not as hosed for points.
That's the way it goes, right?
Oh. I should have. Oh, well.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to go to the wheat field directly in front of blue.
All right, so there and going there. All right. This I will have to adjust probably, yeah.
And I will place that above the fair.
Oofed.
All right. Above the fair, so right here.
Yes.
All right, so that's going to be a stone and a wheat. There, so done, done. Movement, and you may go to the fair.
Yes, so for movement, I'll move the one on the river directly to the left.
Okay.
And then I will trade all the non-stone resources for 5 points.
1, 2, and 3 for 5 points. I hear that's good. So that's, I'll go ahead and make that a 20 or 2 10s. Let me go ahead and, now that we have zoomed that out a moment. There we go.
It's not that great.
All right. Cool.
I think I'll just go ahead and sell the stone for 3 also while I'm at it.
Damn it! It's what I screwed up from doing earlier. Yes.
I'm surprised someone hadn't already done it.
Yeah, well, because I wasn't thinking about it. I deserve that. All right. And done. This
All right.
is the penultimate tile. Loch Ness.
Never heard of
Nessa?
that one.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Nothing. Nothing goes on.
That's Loch Ness. Oh, okay.
Nothing
Once
goes on at
per
Loch Ness.
turn, may activate any one tile.
That's ridiculously powerful.
Nice.
Once per turn may activate any one tile.
Does have a different cost though.
You may not activate any tile twice in one turn.
Okay.
You have to pay a clan member?
To pick it up.
Oh, right.
So
You
magically,
gotta
does
feed
it
Nessie.
get eaten by the monster?
Yes.
I guess?
You do have to feed,
You gotta
yeah.
feed Nessie.
And Nessie lets you do anything you want. Wow.
No, not gonna
This game's
do it.
weird.
Wow, I really want to get Castle May.
You can afford it, right?
Yeah, I have it. And boy, do I need that to keep you guys from getting points.
Well, none of us can get it if you pass it by.
Yeah,
Exactly,
but
yeah.
the fact is I have 0 chieftains right now, right?
Yeah.
And that gives me, where is it? It's chieftains and caps.
Yeah.
So if I get 1 chieftain, that actually counts as 3. That's hard to pass that up, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I got a wheat. Yeah, there we go. All right.
If you get 1 chieftain, it counts as 3. Oh, because 1
Because it has
chieftain
a
counts
cap.
as 2
Yeah.
plus
Like
a cap.
Third, yep.
Oh, that's disappointing.
And I got to be honest, Nobody can make use of this but me.
Well,
Right now.
I mean, never for the rest of the game. I mean, we could all make use of it in our own way if we had the chance to get it, but.
Yeah, but my point is, I'm the only one that produces both cows and sheep.
You're not the boss of me. I could have use of that.
I mean, I suppose you could buy.
Yeah, probably not.
You know what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah.
So I think I have to get Castle of May.
Sure.
That'll trigger a scoring, right?
It
No
will.
more scoring.
Yeah. So, all right. So Castle of May, where I could, no, yes. I could put it here. I could put it there. I think I'm going to put it here, though. That just makes sense to put it here. All right. So Castle of May, there. And, all right. So now, that gives me that. I get a resource of my choice. I'm going to come back to that. Somebody help remind me. I'm going to go ahead and spend this to get a whiskey. Done. I get a stone. Then I will sell 2 cows for 4 points. All right, yep, 4 there. So now I have a movement, which somebody's going to become a chieftain, and a resource of my choice. And I have a stone and... No, I'm not going to... I will sell a stone for 2. And I think that's it, other than the chieftain. Who do I want? I think it'll be this one will become a chieftain. There. Done? That's a, no, still a resource, right? I don't have cows yet. I'm not going to do that. So it's probably now going to be that. So a cow makes sense. And that goes on Iona Abbey. Done. Okay. I think that's it. All right. So wow, spoke too soon. There's that. All right. So we have a scoring. So here we go. So whiskeys. It's a dry county up here in the Northeast. And yeah, hold on. I'm just going to put these out so you can see a little bit clearer now that I had to zoom out.
Yeah.
All right. So dry county. So we're basing it on 0. Dry county, basing it on 0. That'd be 5. And that'd be 5. And that is 8 points apiece for us. So 8, Ken.
Savings.
And 8 there. All right, then it is chieftains and caps. So I have 3 as the fewest. I think 3 as the fewest. 3, 4, 5. Is that a +1 on that one? Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
Castle Stalker, hold on. Immediately
No, that was
take an extra. No, it isn't.
Yeah, so I think, yeah.
So
that was a
I'll do
content.
that.
There you go.
There we go. So that's going to be 5. So that's actually 2 more. And over here we have 3 as well. So
Yeah,
2
so you had
points.
2 points.
Just a straight 2. Okay. So that'll be 10 for the 8. Okay.
Apparently you didn't pay for the tile, Edward, that you just bought.
Thank you for catching that. So that'll be there, there, and there. I sold the stone. I still
Didn't
wanted
you
that. Yeah, I'm
trigger-
good.
But didn't you? Oh, you.
Okay.
I'm sure somebody will point it out if you've
Yeah.
cheated.
No, hold on. So I will have had to have paid that. Yeah, no, I'm good because I
Oh, because you
sold
triggered
the
it, so you
stone.
had it. Yeah.
I sold the stone. I obviously didn't do any. No, sorry. I had one here already.
Yep.
And I had one here already. So, yeah,
Yep.
that's legit. Okay. Sorry, guys. A number of special place cards. I have 2, 2, 3, and 1. So the base number is 1. So it's going to be 1, 1, and 2 points. So 1, 1, and 2 points. That all check out?
Yes.
All right. So real quick, that's 18. So I'm going to just consolidate. All right. 18 for Ken. 23 for Mark. I have no idea. 3, 6, 9. I will consolidate those to a 10 and that to a 10. That's 24
4?
for me. And Tony.
Yep. Moving on.
Okay. All right. Moving on. And we have this many tiles. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that's going to end up going there. All right. We good?
Good.
All right.
We're fine.
Okay, cool. All right, here we go. So I will go ahead and do as I said. So this is going to go away.
Can you
And-
flip 3? Oh, no, that doesn't
Not
go
yet,
down. Sorry,
not yet.
carry on. Yeah.
Okay. I will take that butcher, and I have no idea where this will go. I guess there makes sense. Doesn't really help there. If I put it over here, that's a movement. There is a movement. If I put it here, it is a movement and a resource. I guess that makes more sense. That way I get a resource out of it. But if I do, unless it has a river, no, I think the extra wheat, I do want it. So I will put it there. All right, so first things first, I will get a wheat. I get 1 movement, and I will pay a cow and a sheep for 5 points. And a movement, I feel like I need to. I just have no idea what the hell I would want to do. I'm good
You paid in a green for that one already, right?
I did not. Thank you.
Mr. Euler, sir,
Yes.
the chat are saying that you should be down a coup and up a sheep,
How?
which means that, oh, I don't know. But they're paying attention,
I believe it.
I'm on
Swap-
bit.
Okay.
which means you might not be able to trade a cow and a sheep for
So
whatever
it sounds like
amount.
I probably can't do that. Okay, so a
Maybe.
moment. So apparently I have 2 sheep somehow. Okay, I will defer to them. I will still do that. I did not pay the green. The green is going to be 2 coins there. I keep forgetting. It's a lot to manage.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, I think that's legit. I still have 1 movement. I don't know that I want to. Kind of like where things are. I don't need 2 rivers, right? So you know what? I will actually go there. All right, there's my 1 movement. Okay, so stone, wood, cow, and I paid for a sheep. There we go. All right. I paid for the green. Relax. All
What's
right.
the next one? Is it pay a whiskey, get 4 points?
I'm sorry?
The one above you on the track. Pay a whiskey, get 4 points?
Oh, no, it's just get 3 points.
Oh, just get through. But I have to pay a whiskey to buy it.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. Ask Tony about that. All right. Another cow. And another forest. There we go.
Okay, well, I like the idea of 3 points. So let's
Oh,
It's a
hey,
good one.
hold on. One thing real quick. So because I'm down a cow, I can still buy a cow, right? There's no reason I can't.
Yeah, you can back it.
So there, I bought a cow, and I keep my 5 points. Done. Now I'm done.
Seems good.
All right. There. Go ahead. Sorry.
still going to the tavern.
All right.
So I'll place it above my distillery.
All right. You owe a whiskey. You're down to 4.
Yeah,
Okay. Where? I'm sorry.
north of the distillery.
Got it. Yep. Right here. All right. So a moment, because I seem to be screwing this up. You then will pay you're going to just get a whiskey. No, you won't.
No, I'm paying
Here.
one, but yeah.
There. So you're back to 5.
Yep,
That's done. That
doesn't
you
trigger.
don't do. It's up here. Sorry.
I
Into
could do movement, but I choose not to. I'm good.
Okay. Done. This is harder than it looks to try and manage all this.
Killing me.
All right. 1 through 5, 1 through 12. That seems like a considerable. So
12 sounds nice, though.
yeah, it's not terrible, I think.
What was that? 1 through 5, 1 through 12? What?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 different resources for
Ah, right,
1,
yeah.
3, 5, 8, or 12 points.
Oof. Imagine having 12 points. Wow.
So true.
That's awesome.
Yeah, amazing. Let's have a. Can I have a look at my village? I don't know whether to call it a village or a city or whatever. Let's have a look at that because I need to figure out if I can put this somewhere. Yeah, I probably can. Damn it! Can't do that though. Okay, back to the board, please.
Yep. And I got my 5 points earlier. I just forgot to take away my 5 points, so we're square. We're good. I'm at 29.
I'll take the quarry, please.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of points, did I get my 3 points for triggering
Oh,
the tavern?
those you did not
No,
get.
you didn't.
No, you did
didn't,
not.
no.
Thank you. Thank you.
You don't deserve them, Ken.
Well, no
That's why you didn't get
arguments, but he should get them, even if he doesn't
Yeah, you should get
deserve
them.
them.
He's right. You're right. You absolutely should get them. I'm going to put that quarry. Where am I going to put that quarry? I'm going to put the quarry to the right of the forest.
Right here.
Yes.
So you activate the quarry in a forest. So here.
That will do.
And you get 1 movement.
I do get a move, and I think. Okay, put that there. I don't think I need to move anyone. Not at the moment. I'm fine. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, now let's have a look at the. Can you flip me back to the board a second, just
Yeah.
to see if. No, I don't need to do that. Okay, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. And Mark.
All right. I'm going to go to Loch Ness.
All right.
Yeah.
And here comes Nessie. And you can activate any 1 tile each turn, but it has to be one that you haven't activated already.
Yeah.
So it should be going at the bottom of the river.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the only place it can
The
go.
only one
All
that
right.
works.
So here, you owe, who are you paying?
It wasn't clear if that was someone who was already on the board or a chieftain.
Peanut Gallery, y'all need to help me out on this because the rules I have in English don't cover that.
Good question. Good question.
Yeah, I do not have anything that covers that.
What does the
maybe I
terminology
do.
say?
Hold on.
Does it say clan member or chieftain?
Every turn, you do not activate any. I have nothing that says anything on
Oh, it
it.
mean,
doesn't say what it. Doesn't
It
say
seems
what
to me that whenever you see that picture of a kind of black meeple,
It's on your.
It's a clan
it's on your
member.
board because chieftains aren't represented by that, by
Yeah.
any symbol at all, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Is chat chiming in?
On the board.
Yeah,
Well,
that makes it a bit tougher, right?
And that's tricky. Oh well. I'll go for the one that's on the door.
okay, so that goes away, doesn't go to a chieftain. All right, so you did this. So a moment. Here, here, and 3 points.
Wow.
And you can activate a tile that isn't any or this. So it has to be north
Right.
side.
Yeah, I'm going to activate the fair and spend 1 to buy a wheat and trade in 3 resources for 5 points.
Sounds about right.
Okay,
And,
so you're going to activate
Pretty good.
wheat, you said?
Yeah.
And then turn those in for, wait, what?
5 points.
5 points on the fair, which I'm activating with Loch Ness.
He bought
Gotcha,
the
that's
wheat.
how you're doing it. Okay, got it. Right?
Yeah, 5 points for the fair.
Well, hold on one second.
He bought the wheat and he's triggering the fair with Loch Ness.
Buying
I
the
think.
wheat. Thank you. Good God, I missed that part. All right. So buying a wheat for 1. Thank you. There and 5 points.
And then the movement to move the last guy up 1 space.
Oh, hold on. And here's a tricky question.
It is.
Can you place him there? Can you place Loch Ness there if you take that one?
Do you pay the costs before you place the tile, right?
That is a fact.
Oh.
So you kind of have to spend the other guy, right?
Yeah, then I guess it has to be the other guy. That's interesting.
Nessie asks a tough price.
All right. So there's your 5. You paid your coin. So then that guy got sacrificed.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The Scotsman needs to be taken from within your home territory. You cannot place Loch Ness adjacent to the Scotsman you use to pay for the cost of Loch Ness. So exactly, we did right. So there you
Nice.
go. All right.
So the other thing that
I think that's good.
Okay.
Now you've just read that out. Why have we not been calling them Scotsmen?
Yeah, that's a good question.
We've been tiptoeing around calling them clansmen and clanspeople and stuff. We could have just called them Scotsmen.
Yeah,
well.
fair point. Yeah. Tony, fellow Scotsman, you're
That's
up.
me, is it? Cool. So can I have a quick look at my home turf? I can have a look at that. So it's time to purchase a distillery, please.
All right.
I think we'll just go straight up and get that distillery.
And you owe a stone, which you have.
Which I've got. So we'll put it to the bottom right. Oh, we'll put it right under the forest.
Right here. Okay.
Yep.
So, real quick. 2 movement.
Yeah.
And that, and I assume, welcome to the whiskey game.
I mean, you can swap the grey and the green cube around, but yeah.
Oh, God. I'm glad tomorrow I'm not streaming. Apparently,
and
I
then
need the break.
You traded in one of my things for whiskey.
I
yeah?
did.
Thank you very much. So then
And
I think.
Are you?
I'm
Yeah.
trying to think
Are you selling anything also?
I don't think I've got any capability to sell, do I? Apart from because I'm very bad at this. So there's no point in that, and there's no point in that. I can buy that for 3. No, I don't think I need to do any of that. So I'm fine. Carry on.
Okay.
Thank you.
Loch Shield. Loch Shield says immediately place 1 resource on each empty production tile.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Be good for me.
Wow. Empty meaning that has no resources, I assume.
Right. But Marks never have any resources on them, so like he always spends them all. So
This might sound stupid, but do I race ahead for that? Oh, hold on. I totally goofed on scoring, didn't I? No, I didn't. I'm good. Never mind. I didn't. Ignore me. I saw the seal, and then I started looking for seals on it. Yeah, never mind. Well, what do I need? I have no cows currently. I could get some cows. So one without a road actually becomes really good. Or do I race ahead for Loch Shiel?
I say race ahead.
But that seems
I
like...
agree.
hold on. A moment. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. So 10, 11. 3,
11.
6, 9, 11. 3 or 4, 8, 10, 13. So maybe we do.
So dock yourself 12 points once you place this.
So do I slow down? Do I pick up Loch Shiel? Because that would then get me a stone, a cow, and a wood, and whatever I want. I can then turn them in for 2 of those for 5 points if I were to... I have to put it over here, though, and I can... No, it's got to be here, and I can't, but I can put it there, but I can't activate it. You know what? I don't think I need the lock. So if that's the case, then I will race ahead for that there. And this... I think I will do. So that will go there, there, there. That and that for 5, which turns that 5 into a 10. Done. It might be a bad idea, but gotta make mistakes. That is Donan Castle. There are 3 left, including Donan Castle. Immediately take 2 whiskey barrels and a cap.
Oh, it's Island Donan. I see.
And that is Ken.
How much money do I have?
4. Yeah, 4.
Okay. And can I see my area so I can see what resources I have?
Absolutely.
Okay. And one of my special buildings gives me 2 points for every green building that I buy, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I screwed that up. That's all right,
Both
guys.
those buildings are free.
So then it's just a question of how to do this right.
Yeah.
Should be a simple question, right? I'm sure I can figure it out. So let's move on to the wheat field first.
All right.
Going for it.
Taking a slow boat.
Yeah, for now. Definitely by the tavern, because points
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. 3 points. Okay, and then a wheat, which will immediately turn into a whiskey. And
Yeah, I guess so. I'll probably do it with one of the two at least. So, yeah, that probably makes sense.
and then 1 movement.
One movement. I think I have to abandon the road. I don't love, but all right, I'll figure it out. I'll move my clan member that's standing on the castle up to the tavern.
It's his off time. Okay,
Yep.
that it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, well, that's it for this turn, but I get to go again.
A moment. More wheat fields. Okay.
Noted. I'll move then immediately onto the sheep.
What you do in your time is your business. Would you
It's
like
going to go on the northern end of the river.
Okay, all right. So that'll be 1 sheep. That'll be, wait for it, 3 points. That'll be 1 movement, and do you wish to convert?
At this point, I'm at 6, right?
Fact. Lowest is 0.
Yeah. But I'm also fully covered on my distillery.
What do you mean?
I can't fire it again because all the areas around it are covered.
That is a fact, Jack.
Oh,
I mean, unless you've got like Loch Ness.
Yeah, it would really stink if someone were to squeal around and get that building that gives them 2 whiskey and move me from getting 8 points to getting 5 points. Because I think scoring 8 points is that really the only way I have a chance to win. I don't know. I'll hold off. Probably the wrong call, but I'll hold off.
And you get 1 movement. Are you moving anybody?
If I want to be able to move somebody on the road, I have to move. So I'll move the guy that's on the lock in the south over to the stone quarry.
All right. There are 8 left after this tile.
Yeesh.
Done?
Well, I'm done with that turn, but it's my turn again.
Well, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We have a bridge. A stone and a wood gets you 7 points.
Eesh. Wow.
Okay.
And I would like to point out that currently only 1 person in this game has stone and wood. Currently. I'm not saying anything about the market. Just...
Huh. Man. Why does that cow got to have a road on it? That's so terrible.
It's a road cow. Duh.
He's a road cow.
Not a huge fan of road cow myself.
Well, there's a common problem in the Highlands is cows and sheep just in the road as you drive by. So,
Or don't drive by, you wait.
yeah, you wait because, if they ain't moving, you ain't going anywhere.
Right, yeah. What are you going to do? Get out and push?
Exactly.
All right, so I got a sheep, I got a stone, and I got a wheat.
Fact. You have 2 stone, too.
Yeah.
How did this become a 3-hour stream? Like, I don't get it.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, this is the game that was going to take an hour, right?
And I can't figure this one out at all. I'm sorry, guys.
No, I'm not. I don't mean it as a shot to you. I'm just...
Yeah. Okay. All right. Without thinking about it too much, I will move past the road cow and onto the veld Yep. And let's place that to the north above my chieftain. Yeah, that's the spot.
All right, so that is here. It is there. It is there. And it is there. You're done.
I'm done.
All right.
So many points.
For 7 left after this. For those scoring at home, that's a dwarf. 15.
There's a dwarf.
So what is that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 20. So give me a second. So Ken, you're at 30 points currently.
Okay.
There.
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
taking all of that.
I'm just looking at it now. So we've got to deny Ken his. Oh no, Ken's gone past the road cow. I see.
He has gone past the road cow.
And the temptation just to run straight ahead and get that bridge and then just go and make a coffee is so huge.
I think you should do it. It'll double your score. So
That might give me some points.
Harsh.
That was nice shot. It was subtle, Mark. It was subtle, but it was there. So well done to you.
So, I mean, at this point, 4, 8, 19, 11 to 13. Mark's is quite small. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to
Tidy.
11. We've got 11 each. And just looking at sizes of.
Yeah, mine's essentially 11.
How come? Have you got a thing that reduces it? Or
I mean, Tony, don't you have the money to afford 12 points if you go on the
It's 14.
on the fancy festival space there?
oh yeah, I think that's kind of the plan.
yeah.
So yeah, let's go and get that.
The fancy fair.
Yeah, I just need to figure out where I'm going to build it though. So chuck me over there, so I can build it up there. I can build it because I haven't. My guys are not in the best of places, so I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to be able to trigger something. So we have to. Unfortunately, we have to build it up above.
Oh, yeah, actually, it's got to go here, doesn't
Only
it?
put. Yeah, I've done a bad Scotsman management.
All right.
So
there,
yeah.
a movement.
So I'm going to have to move. Can I move my guy diagonally down to the stone building, please? Sorry, the guy
over here, yeah.
the guy there diagonally down there, because I'm going to need to do some shenanigans over there. And then, so that fair says I can trade what? Any 5 for 13 points?
12. 5 for 12.
12 points. Okay, so let's just
Well, 5 different, mind you.
5 different. So what's that going to
You have 3 different currently.
But you can buy the other ones, I think.
I
Yeah,
need to
but
buy.
you might not like that. So real quick, so you have wheat, you
I
have
need to buy. I need to spend
stone.
6.
and you have wood. So that would be 6
I need to spend 6 to get 12 points.
to get 7.
I mean, all of a sudden it's not worth it. What if I discard 3? How much is that? How many
5.
points is that?
5 points.
Well, let's just take that.
Okay.
Okay.
So that, and we'll take the 5 and abracadabra, it becomes a
thank you.
10.
I can't be bothered doing the math to figure out whether 1 more is better or whatever. That seems okay to me.
Well, there's other production spaces too, so like you could like figure out a way to produce again and then like
yeah.
activate,
again.
yada, yada, yada. Right, yeah.
yeah.
Yep, we're done.
Okay. 6 left after this. 3, I assume that's any 3. It has a question mark, and it's 8 points. So it's basically what you just did for 3 more points.
Nice.
About how many times are you going to get to use it?
Yeah, good question.
Fact, because it is pretty far along. There is that. So, Mark, I would like to remind you of your very, very lonely person over here.
He's doing fine.
Okay.
I'm going to take the road cow and place it on the road.
This is awesome. All right, road cow. There, and you have 2 movement.
Move as far as you like.
You can
He's
Moo.
If you make him a chieftain, your game is over.
I'm gonna move down onto the bottom of the river. And with Loch Ness, I'm gonna give myself 3 points.
Oh. All right. So moving down to Loch Ness. And you said give yourself 3. Oh, yeah. Why
Activating
would
the tavern, yeah.
That's just every turn. Wow.
Give
All
Edward
right.
a chance, Rainer. Edward, you need to pay 1 green cube for the tile that I just bought.
Okay. Thank you. There. All right. 5 tiles left after this.
And then I'm going to move on to the river door. And I think I need to buy that wood, but that's fine.
You do not have it, so the wood, that'll be 3 coins. A moment.
Yep.
Good call. So there, you have now paid for your wood. Where's that one? There we go. And I assume...
Yeah, that's the only place I can go.
So, hey, you have now doubled your village. And that'll be, wait for it,
3 points.
3 points. And what would you like to activate?
Yeah, now I can't choose to activate that one, so that's interesting.
Dare I say, you might end up having to get a resource.
That's most likely. Could I see the what tiles are out?
Absolutely. And there are 4 left after that 1.
I will generate stone.
Okay.
Should I even do that? Yeah. I mean, the stone's cheap to buy. I'm going to generate wood and then sell it back for the 3 coins that I just paid.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, so there you go.
3 coins is 3 points, right?
It checks out. All right, so done. Okay. Anybody want a distillery?
Might be a little late for that, but
Mhm.
you know. I mean, I suppose it's never too late for whiskey.
No, Johnny seems to think so.
Well, yeah, in hindsight, I really made a mistake by grabbing the cows instead of just going up to Loch Shiel.
Cows are irresistible, though.
They really are.
Oh, yeah, I had 1 point of movement, didn't I?
Probably, yeah.
You did. You did.
Well, you got a door.
That might be important.
Yeah, right here.
Yep. Seems like use of the road could be handy, or
Maybe. I'll move the one from Loch Ness onto the cows.
There.
Yeah.
Okay. I think now we have to take the lock, unless I need a stone. I can purchase a stone for 2, and I only have $1. Oh, that's gross. That is there another? There's no other. Oh, wait. Okay, I figured it out. I think. Yes. That's worth 7 points, and that, yeah. Okay. So I will take the bridge.
Surprise, surprise.
And the bridge will go right there. But first, before I do anything, it's free. I will sell a wheat for 1. And then I will buy a stone for 2. And then spend the wood and the stone for 7.
Yeah.
So that'll be 8 minus 1 there. That gets me a sheep, and I have 1 movement. That movement will become a chieftain there, and I will sell the sheep because I don't think I'm going to get another turn for 2. And done. It's the best I got.
3 tiles left.
Okay.
Right? Is that right?
3 after this, yes.
Yeah.
3 more. And there is Cotter Castle, and it's there you go.
Codder as in Macbeth.
All right.
3 caps. 3 caps. Just 3 caps?
Yep.
Oh,
What does Lock Shield do?
It produces on any yellow or green that are empty.
Yeah. That could be better. 13, 13, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Tony's going to have the fewest.
Okay.
I think no matter what place I take, I'm still going to have. This is my last turn no matter what.
Yeah, everybody's getting 1 turn but me. I'm done. All I'm doing is managing at this point.
Can I see what resources I have?
Absolutely, sir. Yep. Accidentally hit the wrong one. There you go. Looks like 2 sheeples and 2 wheatles and 2 stone.
2 stonals.
2
All right. So that one that's 3 for 8 points is probably the right call. Yeah. And we'll place it.
And it's naked.
What's up?
It's naked. No road, no.
Yeah.
Naked
So we'll place
grandma.
it northeast of my clan member there.
All right. So that'll go up here.
Yeah.
So that produces this and this. There. And wait for it. There.
Yep.
And you want to, I assume, do that. So
I do.
This, and this.
Yeah, whichever resources are the least good on the market, basically.
I'm guessing it's 3 different, but I will
It's probably 3. It doesn't matter. Yeah, but like, if stone are worth more, or if
stone are worth more. So
okay.
There's that. So then here. So,
yeah. So I should go ahead and spend down whatever I can.
Yeah. So there's 2 stone.
Yeah.
Here. There is 1 sheep.
Yeah.
There and all of that. That seemed good.
Gross.
That probably locked up the game for you, I think, if it wasn't already.
I don't know.
Just been a
about all
constant
that,
stream
but-
of points heading your way.
I mean, I'm just gonna go out on a limb.
Just ridiculous.
That is a term. That is a thing that just happened. All right, so Loch
Loch-oich.
or that. Immediately activate all of your tiles.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
At least you have to pay for it.
With 2 resources.
So this is my last go, so I don't care about the quarry. The lock at the bottom left, which one's that?
That is produce on anything that's empty, which I would argue that's better.
Yeah, it is. I'm just working my way round. A dwarf is worth 3 points to me. I don't need another distillery because I don't think I'll be able to trigger it.
Donan Castle is that.
2 whiskey and a cap, a bonnet.
Well,
Sorry.
here, hold on. This is empty, so.
Yeah. And Cotter Castle is just 3 bonnets. And that is produce on it. That is activate everything in your thing, right?
Everything.
Everything. And how many tiles are there left? My go isn't the last go, is it?
No, this is your last go, but Mark
Mark is
will
the
get
last
a
one.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So, can I have a quick look at my tableau? I mean, I think I know what I'm going to
Absolutely.
do, but let's have a quick look. One last solemn look at what's happening over
And
here.
you can look at my bridge.
It's very nice. Yeah, let's do it. Let's buy Lockroy.
Okay. All right. So
Woo!
there. All right. 2 resources.
Yeah, then we'll go with the yellow and the green, right?
Okay.
Just one of each. Seems fine. I'm going to trigger one of them anyway, so
And that will go right here.
it will indeed. Little
So,
attached to
movement,
your bridge.
movement.
Oh, you have to put it there. Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Movement, and then hold on. There, and then movement, and you don't get to activate my bridge. Sorry.
So can I just dump my 2 guys as chieftains?
Absolutely.
Because it's the last. I don't have any use
You
for them
can and
anymore, right?
should.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll dump them both for chieftains, please.
And then activate everything. So
And then we will activate. How much
So-
money do I have?
you have 6 coins.
Okay, then if I pay 5 coin for the other 4 resources, I can trigger my.
Well,
mark at the
you
top.
should get a stone and a. You should get a stone.
Oh,
and a
yeah,
wood.
God, of
Hold
course,
on.
sorry.
Yeah. Let me
You're
let
right.
me do that last. So give me 1 second.
You're absolutely right.
So you will get that and that.
Correct. Yep.
Could
So
get a whiskey.
I assume
I'll
you're
take a
gonna-
whiskey.
Right
Yep.
there. Okay. So we'll come back to this, and we'll come
Yep.
back to this.
Yep.
You've done okay. All right. So now you have these 3.
Yep.
So hold on. You need a white and a brown.
1.
There. So that is
Yep.
this, and this. So
Yep.
that is 12. So well done, you.
Seems good.
Okay, hold on. There and there. Then, if you wanted,
Nah,
it's a
it's
wash.
been-
It's a
It
wash.
cost me 5 to get 4 points, right?
Or 2 to get 2. So it's a wash.
Yeah,
The only reason you would want to do that maybe is to make it more expensive for Mark. I don't know.
Nah,
Okay. All right.
don't really
So
care.
Mark, actually, Mark could get another turn, I think, right?
Or he might
that
let
goes
you have
there.
another go.
and
Or he gives
that's,
you another go.
I don't want it.
How does it work?
You get 4 points for a bottle of whiskey.
Oh, Christopher, there is a story coming about Lockroy, believe me. We'll wait till this is over.
Pity that I don't have any whiskey. So could I see how many chieftains and whiskey everyone else has?
Absolutely. All right. So I have 5 bonnet or whiskey or chieftain and bonnets. 5. 5. 5.
5.
3.
3. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And then whiskey is
Let's see. 2, 6,
6,
5.
5, and I have none. Let's get the castle at 3 bonnets, and then 2 and 1. So you're all tried at chieftains, so if I beat you in chieftains, then none of you will get points for that, which is fun. I'm not going to win the game,
appreciate
but
that,
I'll feel
yeah.
good about it.
Yeah, no one getting points is fun, Mark. Thanks.
Oh, that's
I mean,
right.
I'll get
will
points, I'm the
not
only
get
person who
another turn.
matters.
You're right. I will not get another turn. Right. Yeah. Okay. I mean, ooh, yeah, that's actually really interesting because if you take this, that's 7 points. Oh, you don't have whiskey. Never mind. Never mind.
Yes, I do not.
And here. These are the ones that are left.
So I think I'll go to the castle that gives the 3 bonnets.
Okay, so Cotter.
Yes.
So that is there. Although it's going to cost you resources. You see that, right?
Yes.
All right, so that'll be a stone and a wood, so a total of 3
Yes.
there and there. So hold on. So there and there for this. You go there. That will go there. All right. And I assume, but here or there. Well, that gives you
the first one makes as much sense as anything.
Okay, so there.
Yes.
All right, so
Well,
that'll
wait. Hang on, guys.
Okay.
So if you place it to the right of the cow, Mark could get the 3 points, get a cow, and then pay the cow for some extra points. So I think that's actually the best spot.
I could pay the cow for 1 point, but I was just going to activate another movement tile to get 3 chieftains. Well, that'll put me a margin over 6 over all of you instead of 5. That'll put me at 6.
You're currently at 6.
So that'll put me at 9 to your all's 5.
Right.
And that is 5 points.
Plus 4. Yeah.
That seems better.
Yeah, that's probably better.
So where it is?
Yes.
Okay. So you get, hold on. There. So you get 1 movement, 2 movement. You activate, 3 points. And then you can activate a tile.
Yeah, Loch Ness is going to activate any of the other movements, and it'll just turn the 3 of them into chieftains.
Okay.
Yeah.
And another dwarf. All right. So we go into final score, or not final scoring, sorry, regular scoring. So we are going to do whiskey first. The lowest whiskey is here, which is 0. So max, and 2. So 8, and 2. So
Yeah,
2 up here.
Whiskey points.
8 is 11. And 8, nope. 8 up there. Okay. Then after whiskey, I moved things. Hold on. There we go. Then it's chieftain and caps. So the lowest is 2, 4, 5. 5, 5. So 5's the base number. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4, 5 points. I realize I just did that, but I want to walk through it. And then number of special cards. I have 2. We have 3, and 3, so 1 each. You get a point. You get a point. You get a point. Then, for end of the game, players that hold Iona Abbey, Loch More, and Duarte get those. So, Duarte, 3 per. Is it gray?
No, it's just 3 per dwarf.
Dwarf
so
specific.
I get
1, 2,
so I get 12.
3, 4. That's 12.
Yeah.
That's 15. Done. So that's Duarte. Then Loch More is up here as greens. So that's 2, 4, 6. There. And then mine, where'd it go? Right there. Per yellow, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. That's 11. 1 point per coin. That's going to be 2, and that'll be 1. So that's a 3 there. Then 2, 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. There. Then 4, that's 5. There. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That'll be 15. That's gross. Well done. All right. And that's all we need to score.
Delicious, delicious money.
All right. 3,
Tastes even better
6,
than whiskey.
10, 14.
Hey, take that back.
14 tiles. 4, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14 tiles.
Yep.
3, 7, 11, 12, 13. I'll loan you the bridge if you would like. 13 tiles. And then more than 13. We have 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And you had 12?
No.
You had 13.
15. So 3, 3, and 6.
Yes.
All right, so I lose 6. So I get 5 back a moment. And then you each lose 3. There. All right, here we go.
So good. Feels so good.
All right, Tony, 43, leader in the clubhouse.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasure.
10, 20, 30, 45 for Mark, leader in the clubhouse. 10, 20, 30, 40, 53, leader in the clubhouse. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 66, winner. There we go.
Well done, Ken.
Cheers.
Well done.
Well done.
I think it was the whiskey that helped me out. I've been
clearly.
sipping
I mean,
whiskey all night. So.
Of course.
I mean, it makes sense. All right, winner. What'd you think?
I'm not really sure. I feel like I need to play it again, to be honest.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, I mean the central mechanism is the action selection, where you have to weigh, how far ahead you want to go, how many tiles you're taking, and that's interesting. The resource conversion stuff, like maybe a little less interesting.
It feels its age in that regard, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fellas, the rest of y'all?
Well, actually, can I flip it back to you? Because you're the one that said you've never enjoyed playing this. Right? We've never played it. You have. So what did you think after that?
It's fine. I think it's fine. A game on a pile of games. There's nothing spectacular about this. I will say that the more experience, now that I have more experience in a hobby, I enjoy the you can't just sprawl. You have to be cognizant of the size of your town. So I think that matters, and I think that's a good restriction.
That's nice.
I like that. I don't really like the way the market works. I like the way the market works for the limiting factor. I don't like, and this is not sour milk at all. I just don't like that, here, I'm just going to onto the market and just sell everything.
True.
Yeah.
That felt crappy, to be honest with you. I suppose people could make the case, oh, well, he had the resources to do it. Even if it were me, that doesn't feel fulfilling. It doesn't feel like that is a plan, something you plan for. Maybe it is. It just didn't feel great. But I like it, but Like,
I mean, there were certainly moments, like that moment when Tony couldn't buy Iona Castle, and then I couldn't buy Iona Castle. But then it worked out that you were able to do it. Like that was actually a pretty.
I would like
cool
to say
little
I planned
sequence.
it, but no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a good, not great game. The puzzle of placing the tiles, and you have to manage where the chieftains are, you have to manage resources, you have to place in such a way that you can activate your key tiles and not get too sprawling is very interesting. But then what you ultimately do with the resources, you just throw them away for points, and it's kind of lackluster at that point. I also noticed there's, like, early on, you got cows because it's, a butcher is coming up. The butcher comes up really late. in stack 1 or whatever it is, and you get a bit hosed on those points that you're counting on. So there's a bit of randomness there too that can be detrimental. Also, it shouldn't be a 3-hour game.
With that because I knew there was a butcher in there, so that was on me. But I hear you, the randomness of that. But I was fine with that. It just, I think for me, that market thing just really kind of just stuck in my craw, and I don't know why so bad. And again, it's just, I think because we've been working so hard to get points throughout the entire game, all of us, and then all of a sudden, just because circumstances worked out, I mean, that was 9 points. That seemed, it didn't feel connected to the rest of the game, I guess.
Right.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because you have this kind of benefit of when you play an old game, and this game's what, 9-10 years old, maybe more.
Right.
We have this kind of benefit of hindsight, right? Of like 10 years more experience playing potentially better, some worse games. We've got another 10 years worth of games after this. And so you can't help but to look back and look at this game and go, I would have done that. I would have changed that. That would make it better. That would make it better. Which is an option that, Matthias Cramer didn't have at the time. I mean, the market thing is a pain. And what I would do with it would be to say you could only buy or sell one kind of good on your turn, right? That would probably limit it down. And then you would have to work around that, right? But you can, the game is what it is. And you can sit there and go, well, I'd house rule that, or I'd change that. You've got 10 years worth of hindsight playing other games to kind of come up with things that you could edit it with. Sure. And I'm curious to know, maybe not too curious, but reasonably curious to know what Glen More 2 does to Glen More.
Yes, same.
Yeah, similar base to both games. Glen More 2 has more in general, adding some more depth. Warble Fly says, I've never played Glen More 2. I don't know. I mean,
it only came out. It only came out in the last year, 9 months. I think.
Was it the last Essen? I think
it was.
That actually happened. So a year and a half ago.
Okay.
And Rayner says, to be fair, dumping resources onto the market for 9 coins, not really that much different from being able to spend them on your own market for 12. True, but spending them on your own market required you to get a market.
Yeah.
Get the tile and activate it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be able to. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I don't have Glen More 2. In fact, I don't have Glen More 1, for that matter. So I can't, maybe at some point we'll be able to do a comparison. Like I said, I didn't dislike the game. I just think it's fine. Now, full disclosure, this shouldn't be a 3-hour stream, right?
No.
I'm doing this for everybody, which is adding an insane amount of time.
And this is one of those games where I think for most of us on important turns, we were like, can I see the market? Can I see my resources?
Right, and reasonable.
Okay, can I see the market again?
I mean, it's an hour to 75-minute game at most.
Yeah, wouldn't happen face to face for sure.
Correct, I agree. So keep that in mind. So with that in mind, that makes it a little bit better. The fact that it's a shorter game, right? But it's fine. Like,
I thought it was fine. I quite enjoyed it, and I think I'd play it. I'd like to play it with. I think it'd be quite a nice 3-player as well. And I find 3 players an interesting kind of. I find it tough to find decent 3-player games sometimes. I think it'd work equally well with 3. It was fine. I think as soon as I started it, I immediately kind of went, oh. Right, there's some meat in the decision making here. At least there's some definite interesting decision points in it, which is what you want from a game, right?
And it definitely seems like looking on BGG, the sweet spot, and this being an older game, a lot more people have rated like player count wise. 4 players is supposedly best, but 3-player is right on its heels.
Cool.
So And
I feel like 2 or 5 would be good.
And 2 is fine. 5 is fine. I don't know that I want to play this 5.
I wouldn't. No, I don't think
a
that.
lot.
Yeah,
with the same number of tiles.
Is there any kind of scaling?
It's this. There's one more person to start, so you don't get into the ones to begin with. There's your scaling. Now, going the other direction, there is a die.
There's a dummy player, dummy dice. Yeah.
That I haven't gone into detail as to how that comes into play, but I do know that it's basically a dummy player. Yeah.
Just eats tiles, basically.
Yeah.
It just sits behind. It sits like a meeple at the back. You roll it. It's between 1, 2, and 3. It goes ahead, eats up a tile, discards it from the game, and you just treat it like a player. But all it does is eat tiles. So it's just something. It's just something to bang up against.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I mean, it did seem like there was both tactics and strategy here, which is nice.
Yes.
Right. Like you could make a long-term plan and follow it through. I think if you play it 3 or 4 times and you then have a handle on like what tiles are coming, that's easier. But I don't know that I don't know that I want to like lock this in and play it once a week for 2 months.
No.
To get to that point.
I would not enjoy that. No.
So.
So, and I'm going to butcher this, and I apologize, but Prezimek says Glen More 2 adds a few more options to the main game and then has a ton of modules for if you want to change things up mechanically and thematically. There you go.
Okay.
There. All right.
Fair enough. If you liked Glen More, you get 2. Yeah.
I would say I definitely
Glen even more.
Yeah.
Glen more.
Mark's on fire tonight.
Nice. Nice. I like
still
it.
proud of my, the cow moving, but yeah.
That was good.
All right. That's that. There you go. Good 1 hour, tight 1 hour.
Just solid 1 hour stream. Yep.
Tight 1 hour. Yeah.
Who said that?
You said that.
Yeah, I did. Sorry, but yeah, it's 45 to 75 minute game, right? Based on player count.
I think that's right.
There you go. All right. Well, thanks to y'all for doing this. First off, appreciate y'all taking the time out, especially Tony. Not to discount you, Mark and Ken, but he is 5 hours ahead, so I appreciate that, Tony. And I mean, it is a national holiday for you guys, so.
I mean, I am also very drunk. So I don't really know what time it is. So you guys didn't figure that out, no? That's why I played so badly. Come on.
Sell it. Lean into it. All right. Thanks everybody at home for watching. This was a good time. And let's face it. We get 4 friends, 3 friends, whatever, 5 friends together and play games. It's going to be a good time. The game is just the conduit. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So thanks to all y'all at home for watching. Like, subscribe, hit up Patreon, support the show, pledgehc.com. I will be back Wednesday, I think, for Dual Gauge. I think so. Ken, are you on that too?
I'm not on that one.
Okay, but
I'll see you for Power Grid though.
All right, excellent. All right, good stuff. So I'm Edward.
Mark.
Ken.
Tony.
Y'all have a good night. Thanks, everybody.
No Robert Burns recitation at the end there, Tony?
No, nothing at all.
Nice.